I just gotta refresh both streams because they died on me. Cool. Okay, we are here. We are live with some more Minecraft co-op survival with
rackmc100.
That's me. Off stream, I got a decent bit of AFKing in around the main base. I was trying to get some more bamboo wood, so I did craft some of it into the bamboo logs, whatever you want to call them. I forget the exact name of them. So I did that. Did move a few things around. I had to move some stuff out of the furnace system because it was completely full. Most of it was nether brick. There's a little bit of also, I think, just like the regular, or like the stone, but that's not stone. It's like light gray. Yeah, probably that.
Girl, you're supposed to be the Minecrafter.
I'm sorry, these were added later. I wasn't playing when these were addable blocks.
Smooth stone? We had smooth stone slab. Why is this taking forever to connect? Surely it never takes this long.
Because I think
now the second I complain, it loads in. Okay, fine, sure.
I was gonna say, I think because we were talking before, normally I'm AFK like right before we start the stream, but because we talked for a few minutes, I had logged out. And because of that, it shut down in that brief span.
God.
But yeah, we also have a bunch of stuff in here. Yeah, with smooth stone. Oops. So may as well take some of this out real quick. I think for the first little bit here, we are gonna split off. You were gonna work on some nether highway stuff. I wanted to work on by the zombie spawner and the I am like crystal shard. Is that what the amethyst shard farm? So we'll split up for a tiny bit, and we'll come back and regather and stuff. So, yeah.
I should probably place walls on the rest of that highway, shouldn't I?
Wait, what?
On that one highway where the walls just stop, I should probably go fix that.
Wouldn't hurt. I think I did a tiny bit of, like, just basic farming off stream as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, if you have carpets over ice, does that still ice?
I'm not sure, to be honest. You may want to Google that. Or just test it. I'm gonna bring some alternate light stuff when I go with the farm.
Because if I do that, I might make, like, the ice, like, the color of the highway. Oh wait, I meant to put bricks here. Hold on a wee.
Oh yeah, I get what you mean, yeah. So there's that. I guess I should bring a little extra stuff for stone bricks, just in case. 4, 1, 2, 4. Some of this. Boom, 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 boom. I just do not remember what I need. We'll bring a little of this too. And then I wanted some temporary stuff just to build with, which in this case, we don't have scaffolding. I forget what exactly I need to make scaffolding. I think it's string, right? Let's see. I can do that. Scaffolding's pretty cheap, at least, because it's mostly the bamboo. Just a wee bit of string, and then we'll grab bamboo logs stuff up here. But
can't spawn on carpets. Like that, I know for a fact.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So if I can carpet up the highways and have them still work, then that would be awesome.
Yeah, and it would probably look a lot less stupid than if we used what's it called? Like buttons or levers or something.
Yeah.
Because while those work and are cheap, they don't look particularly great.
I don't really know.
Bring you. I'll bring an extra shulker box just to have it. So I'm hoping I can wrap up at least the majority of this. Hey, there was still stuff I wanted to do a little bit with the path around here that I just kind of forgot about.
Oops.
But that's a whole nother thing. Ooh, we got lots of bamboo.
Yeah, eventually we should, whatchamacallem? flowers around the area.
Any reason? Just to make it look pretty, you mean?
Yeah.
I would be down for that. Especially with our flower forest.
Yes.
That we decided to write the chords of down. That's more than enough for that.
We did.
I think you did, right? You put the flower forest in the chat in game, and you were supposed to put it in the doc from yesterday, or not yesterday when we did the exploration.
Oh my god, yeah, I did. Okay, I was like, did I fucking put it in here? I was so
I think we had found 2 of them at one point, but I don't know if the other one got written down.
The other one is like between like 2 different things, but it doesn't have a specific attached coordinate to it.
Okay. Yeah.
It's between like one of like the portals that we went through to get to like the deep dark.
So, but I'm sure one's probably enough.
Yeah.
Yes, this place is looking good. Do we have? Okay, we have a ton of stone bricks and shit. Okay, we have more than enough bamboo, I'm pretty sure as well.
Hell yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Let's just try to finish up the roof stuff. Grab some extra of this. Okay, that roof bit's done. It's just stone brick stuff. And then we will be done with this. And then we just have to decide how we want to light stuff up as we go.
Mm-hmm.
But that shouldn't be too bad, excuse me. Oh yeah, this little bit of stuff is in the way here. That, okay. Some of the items that fell. I want to make sure I pick up as much cobbled deep slate as I can while I'm doing this for you. Because I know we were kind of low on that. Oh, I didn't think this through, did I? Well, make it work. Yeah, the roof is gonna need a little bit of work to be finished, but that's okay. So we'll also have to go then go in and add lighting. The roof doesn't really need it because mobs can't spawn here, but it looks nice because we don't want weird dark corners. Plus it prevents bats from spawning, which not an issue, just mildly annoying.
Yeah.
They were just distracting.
So true.
Whatever. Cool. Let's get rid of these ladders. Oh yeah, we also need to lower, that's right. And the rest of the wall. We mined all this out the last time to prep for this. Because at some point we'll have to get you actually over here. Because you've never even been in this area.
I don't think I have. I might have come down like one time ever.
Huh. If you did, then how cool was it?
Probably not that cool because I probably came over before you really built anything.
So true. I need to do that. Oops. But do you like it? No.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yippee. Okay. So it's just up in this bit here. Okay. We'll just scaffold our way around as we need to. Ah. This. My instinct is to shift, but I cannot. Otherwise,
Why can't you shift?
I fall through the stuff.
Scaffolding?
Yeah. I must shift, but I cannot. I must. But I can mouth can't scream. It was that quote.
So
I was doing that
yeah,
quote.
I know you were trying to do that. Yeah. You tried.
I think I succeeded.
I think you suck something else. Am I right, fellas?
No! I would never suck something else!
Would you suck something off?
That would be... Yay! Ooh, so scary!
I'm gay. No.
Apparently I'm a middle schooler! Ooh!
If you're in middle school, you know what that makes me?
What? A skibbity toilet fan?
Skibbity toilet. Skibbity dot dot dot. Yes, yes.
She even knows the very complex lyrics.
I mean, it's basically poetry.
Yeah, no, really. I mean, what? They don't call it rhythm and poetry for nothing.
Last time I called it rhythm and poetry, you called me white. So
Yeah, it was the context.
oh, what was the context? Huh? Tell the truth.
You were like, we were talking about rap, and then you explicitly called it rhythm and poetry, like, in, like, a nerdy sense.
How do you know this wasn't using its legal business name, huh?
Yeah. Okay, so that's
It's like when you're mad at your kid and you say their full name.
that.
Rhythm and poetry, I expected better from you. I just got a call back from your teachers. And they said you skibbitied in the toilets, really?
Oh no, top, yes, yes.
Skibbity, dominant, deep, deep. Sorry, you sound so...
Ah.
You're like, oh, thank you. Oh man, please don't tell me I'm gonna be just short to finish this. No! 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 I'm gonna be like 4 blocks short, I feel like. That's like
God.
very lucky. Oh my god, it's like fucking, like, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm 13 blocks short of finishing this highway. That is so... At least for that, because I have to stop the other paths and stuff, but... At least for the stuff I built walls for so far, I'm 13 blocks off, and that pisses me off so bad.
That is rough.
Yeah.
There's just a bone here.
Gibbity bone, yes, yes.
Ah, crap.
Sorry.
How could you?
I didn't mean to.
How could you skip the toilet?
Can you get out of my freaking way, dude?
No. Okay, yeah, that's a dilemma. Loud ass mother poo-poos. Okay. I think we gotta pull this out. I'm just gonna do this. I don't want to accidentally lose items. How do I want to light this area up? do just light, like, burners up? Like, all the way up. Looks a bit strange. Although maybe we can make it work.
Test the fine.
Go for it. Good luck.
Thanks. Okay, 1 second.
Hmm. Okay, general idea. We're just gonna run with it. Sometimes you just gotta mess with shit.
So true.
Till you find a look you like. That's what my grandpappy always said before he died.
How he died?
In a horrible experimentation accident where he was trying to build something and fell off a ladder 100 feet and fell into the pits of hell.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, my grandpappy, he was a wild one.
He really was, huh? I remember what he did back in '74.
Yeah, we were both alive back then watching him.
Yeah. I actually invented time travel.
Oh, I was just 74 years old.
Back in 1974?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the year 74.
Oh, just like AD, yeah. He would do that, wouldn't he?
Oh my god, wait, I think it still works on carpets.
Huh.
Although, uh-oh. Bad news.
Yeah?
Look at my stream.
Oh, you can't get back up.
Yeah, so we'd have to carpet the things too. We could probably make it like white. Also, another bad news is that it doesn't gain the speed traction.
Oh, then yeah, there's no point if it doesn't get the speed.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Okay. What blocks and mobs not spawn?
Just do this, honestly. I think I may just do this.
God, we might have to do button method.
Rip. You gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. If we really want. I mean, it doesn't bug me that much, but it's up
just
to
because
you.
and some of the highway magma cubes spawn, which cover the entire thing.
Yeah. I guess we could button anything that's in like the Basalt Delta.
But then also like all those piglins spawn in there, which also get in the way. And I kind of would like to just not have to deal with that.
Okay, up to you. What button would you use?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Apparently there's polished blackstone buttons.
Oh,
What basalt do back? Am I able to like do anything with basalt in Minecraft? Can I like make that into anything? Or is it just there?
I think it's just there. Makes you feel better. I'm having my own horrible issues of not knowing how I want to deal with lighting. So I was like, we also have access to all the wood colors.
We do. I was like, because I kind of want something lighter, and I'm like, unfortunately, the lightest wood that I can think of is like birch and cherry cherry. So
yeah, I'm trying to think. I was like, I wonder how this would be a little bit more of annoying, but like the blue nether wood, if that would go well with the ice.
let me try. Let me make all these into buttons and find out.
Yeah, just get a couple of each and check the lower chest too, just to make sure there's none in there.
Oak buttons, spruce buttons. That's it.
Okay, well, helps a little bit.
We'll place 2 of each and see how those look. And then whatever one I'll do, I'll just mass grow some wood and chop it down for this.
Mm-hmm.
Anything before anything else, I do want to prioritize the buttons because holy shit, it makes my life so much easier.
True. No, I could just raise this bit. Would that make my life easier? It still looks weird. But then I could hypothetically just run this throughout the room.
Okay. So that's that. That. Okay. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't think the blue doesn't work great.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I wonder if a darker color would look better.
What do you mean? Sorry, what?
I wonder if like a darker color would look better.
Okay, between birch and cherry though, which one did you pick, do you think?
That's a tough one, honestly. They're kind of about the same. I mean, we could use different color buttons on each.
I was actually thinking that it would be kind of funny if we did.
Or even if we did like north and south get one color and east and west get one color.
I mean, honestly, I do still think we could do different colors for all of them if we truly wanted.
Yeah.
I do like each of them having their own distinct features. Kinda nice.
Up to yous.
Here. You said a darker one? Maybe like dark oak, probably, could work.
Sure.
We also could do, let me check crimson. Let me grab 2 of the spruce. 2 of the, I'll just grab 2 oak just cause it's easier. We'll check these. Then we'll make our informed decision on what would go best for each highway, I guess. But I feel like the cherry ones could go for the red one. Which is great because the red one is like only like 4 fucking blocks long. We never explored in that direction.
Yeah, I figure we hold off on that until a new update comes out.
Oh yeah.
That was my general idea with that.
No, that's totally fine. Especially because they're gonna be the whole trial chambers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's see. Got dark oak, spruce, crimson. Okay, here are the 6 buttons. Let's look at these first 3. How does dark oak look to you?
Let's see. Dark oak's decent.
Okay, then we got oak, spruce, and crimson.
I was gonna say, out of those 3, I think the crimson look the best.
Mm-hmm.
We also could do bamboo.
Oh yeah, let me look at some
That's
bamboo.
another possibility of one. Grogger. Thought that was gravel for a sec.
Is there a specific chest that has the bamboo wood or no?
There might be planks just in the plank chest. If there's not, there are some bamboo thingies in the bamboo chest, which is like under the sugarcane.
Okay. Block of bamboo?
Yeah, you could just take like one piece or two pieces and make it work.
I do like that when it comes to sticks, it's cheaper to just not make the block of bamboo first.
Yeah, it is kind of funny. But it works.
Here's how the bamboo one looks.
So give me 1 sec to take a look. Bamboo actually looks pretty nice. In my opinion.
Yeah, what? Sorry, I didn't hear anything you said.
Bamboo looks pretty good in my opinion.
Yeah. Alright, I'm thinking... Okay. For red path, we either use Crimson or Cherry Grove. I think we could use the bamboo for yellow or green, honestly. Up to you. We could also use the birch for the yellow path. For the blue path, I'm not super sure, though.
Yeah. I'm honestly not sure either. I mean, I think you get the final say because it is sort of your build.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me just put down the buttons where I want to put them. Okay, so I think bamboo can go here. I think birch can go here. I really don't know what would go on the blue one, though, if you have any idea.
I mean, we could try the blue button just to see what the blue buttons look like on the blue one.
Yeah, sure. Let me go grab those.
And just see if our thoughts on it change just in the right conditions. Burger. I have zombies yelling in my ears. There's a zombie in my ear.
Okay, so this is what the warp buttons look like on the blue one. Honestly, I think it looks totally fine on the blue one, now that I'm looking at it.
Alright, I mean, if you like it, I say go for it.
Okay. I think maybe instead of the cherry grove ones, I think these two can be light over here, and then these two can be darker. I think I like that idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna do crimson warped over here, and then birch bamboo over there. So let me go make a crap ton of buttons by getting a bunch of wood.
Nah, if we have to mine any wood, that's fine. Sometimes
Sorry,
you
I
just
didn't hear
gotta
what you
go
said. What?
mine. If we need to mine more, we can. It's no big deal.
Yeah, we could get some more. We've got quite a few crimson stems. I'm just gonna steal some of those for buttons real quick.
Okay.
I probably need money because it's for the red highway.
Oh, fuck. Okay, whatever. Oh boy. I cannot decide what I like here.
I'm gonna double check I can still see it. Totally find the buttons once I do those.
Yeah, you should be able to, but I guess, yeah, you never know.
Hey, let's see. Oh yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah, doesn't seem to affect anything.
That's good. Thank you for the follow and hello, hello. Sorry, I hope I didn't miss your message for too long there. Currently, I'm just sprucing this place up, trying to make it look all nice. We got a zombie farm and a crystal thingy farm. I always keep forgetting the name of it. It's very sad. Amethyst, that's what it was. I knew that. I might have to go grab more sea lanterns in a bit, but that's fine. There's a reason we got the farm.
So true.
To use it. No, I'm not clicking on any random servers, sorry. Or joining any. No, that makes sense that it's Minecraft. I just don't have any interest in it. Boom, 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 boom.
He plays Java.
We're on Java, yeah.
Okay. All the buttons for this one are done. Made a few more than I needed, but that's okay.
Yeah. We'll find a use for them down the road, I'm sure.
So true.
In some capacity or another.
True.
Definitely not how I intended to make this place look, but I actually kind of dig it. I was like, we'll do minimalist lighting. Now I'm out here with just light everywhere. I'm the opposite of the Batman. That is not the right stone block, silly. And then the staircase is going to have to get tweaked at some point, but that's a problem for future me. I do today what you can put off till tomorrow.
So true.
Oh,
It's
I
so
might
weird. I
actually
had
have
a pending friend request and then it just never came. It just never. Like, I looked in there, it just wasn't there.
on Discord?
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe they
Possibly.
sent it and then retracted it.
I think it's because, I think somebody also did just join the Discord, so it's possible they tried to friend you
Oh,
and
maybe.
misclicked.
Okay. Let's drop that off. Time being, let's do some of this stuff in here. Cool. Do you want to try? We could try the. No. Actually, wait. No, let's do purple. Purple's gonna look good here, I think.
Okay, I'll take these two out of the chest, and if I need any more birch, I'll just mine it.
Okay. Is that gonna look weird next to that? It should look fine. Yeah, we have a million saplings, so it's really not a huge issue. See if I can make this easy on myself. Please open. Bonk. Oh, no, there was iron there. Oh well.
Oh no.
There's also copper. Huh. Gonna go need more frog lights next, but that's a whole nother thing. We'll go back and get what we. I wasn't expecting to use this much in terms of lighting, so. Oops. Frog lights definitely make an interesting noise when you break them.
They're squishy.
And when you place them. It is very strange. Crap. Place right? You know, you gotta respect the squish, though.
So true.
The sloppy gloppy, as they say.
Ain't that right?
You know, everyone wants a little sloppy gloppy in their Minecraft world.
Agree.
But not in real life, that would be weird.
Agree. I would never sloppy gloppy in real life.
So true, we're not criminals.
So true. Hi, iron golems. Haha, you can't get me.
Oh, is there the iron columns? Ah! I found a way to get the iron, dang it. And the copper. I thought it could avoid me. Yes, we need so much copper for some reason. Blah, blah, blah. Hello, Jonathan. I've come to collect your copper.
Haha, Jonathan.
Oh, God.
I know we were talking about Am I the Asshole earlier, but it is really funny just how, like, telenovelas, awful writing, like, not even, like, good telenovelas, but, like, just really bad, like, Wattpad-esque fan fictions on these. So there's a three-parter, and the third part was essentially, OP's evil female best friend makes false sexual assault allegations against perfect angel husband, but the truth is finally revealed once she's questioned about his dick size.
What? What?
Where the husband's like, okay, well, if I did that, then how big was my penis? And
Wouldn't
she's
she
like,
know?
The woman who was sexually assaulted, allegedly?
By her husband?
No, by, OP's husband.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So I was like, someone got sexually assaulted by their husband, and then they couldn't name their penis size?
No, it was OP's husband they were trying to name the penis size of, and then the woman mentioned it was bigger or whatever, and then the wife was like, well, actually, my husband's penis is small, so I know you're lying.
Oh, yeah, because it totally couldn't feel big if
you were being sexually assaulted.
She wasn't aroused, so it probably hurt like hell.
Yeah. I just think it's so funny, because it's just like...
And I like how that's like the go-to thing for usually, let's be real, conservatives. That was the husband asking
that, by the way. The husband who's being accused says, okay, then what is my penis size?
Oh yeah, because she pulled out a fucking ruler midway through that and just started measuring. No! That's not how that works. Fucking... Not that this is obviously... just rage bait. Oh no, they should not be able to, I don't believe.
Cool. That's fine. I'm just gonna randomly place them then.
Yeah, I think they need to be like a few blocks apart each. Probably 4 to be safe.
Oh, oops. Oops, there.
Ooh, you guys go here.
Should be fine.
You know, I'm grabbing more just in case. Okay, I think that's all I need. Until I have to run back. Yeah, we not have a ton of birch, I don't think.
We do have a lot of saplings for it, though.
Nah. Yeah. Well, we take it. I don't know if we use... I don't think we use birch in anything. I don't know. Maybe I just mined a bunch of leaves.
Probably.
Yeah, it's why we gotta go back and get the allays. Because you could technically use those to, like, pick up saplings and sticks.
Oh, yeah.
One day.
Okay, now we wait for these to grow.
Nah.
Okay, now it's like, this is very obvious rage bait. I like how the person said, truthfully, I've read more compelling stories on Wattpad. Sorry. Somebody's like, I'm too lazy to read all this entire trilogy. Can you just tell me what's going on here? So somebody says, here's the summary of the trilogy. Wife wakes up and hears moaning. She finds her husband wearing just pants and sweaty, so she suspects husband and best friend of having an affair. She checks all his messages and sees messages between him with the boyfriend saying they should come clean. Husband denies it, and best friend says it was sexual assault because she was too drunk to consent. She confronts the husband, who says he has to leave since she doesn't trust him. She eventually, as an OP, because OP was like, I don't know who to believe, and the husband goes, okay, then I'm out of here. OP eventually decides to trust her husband, and the both of them confront the best friend. And apparently she finds out that the best friend seems to be lying, and since she says that the husband is a big package, but OP knows he has a small penis, so that's the smoking gun. They tell best friend to get out, and best friend tells her to enjoy her life with a rapist. Husband says he needs to be alone for a week to think, and that's what you missed out on, Glee. So what do you think?
I think that's enough Reddit for one day.
Yeah, so it's just like, oh yeah, because also it's not like she could be too drunk to remember what side.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's a million reasons why that just is a terrible argument.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
I wait for the trees to grow. How long will it take? Well, I don't know. Oh, yeah, there we go. Some trees grew. Yay.
Yeah, they don't seem to take too long usually. At least to get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I can
I'm gonna put back the saplings I got just so I can see how many I get when these leaves all disintegrate.
Go for
Decay.
it.
The word is decay.
Decay, disintegrate, same thing.
Yeah, of course. I keep thinking about, like, that one Reddit post I found where the guy, like, was convinced that his girlfriend lied about being sexually assaulted. And then everyone in the comments was, like talking about, like, women and that sort of stuff, and just, like, immediately assuming, like, yeah, fuck that. It's like, I'm like, have you guys ever stopped to, like, I do understand that Reddit is the known nuance site, but I still do find...
No, it's just social media in general.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like Reddit's more nuanced than Twitter, at least.
Oh, yeah, no, Twitter is, like, negative nuance.
Yeah. I mean, someone posts an X video and everyone's up in arms. Sorry, that was just an excuse to make an X video joke.
Guys, get it? The joke is porn. What's that mean?
No, the joke is the porn website, and that the fucking Twitter is just a porn website name now.
That is true.
But yeah, the joke is porn.
You know, it's like, on Twitter you get things that are, like, completely just... They're kind of wild, and I feel like people either are, like, especially with, like, all, like, the cases about, like, certain YouTubers that have come out, it sounds like the situations were obviously not as extreme as some people thought. So Twitter's response to, this was not as extreme as you think, is, oh, so it just didn't happen that way. It just didn't happen at all. And you just lied. And it's like, no, sometimes things just get exaggerated when you're trying to publicly explain it. That is fine.
Yeah, or it just gets misinterpreted.
And sometimes people come to a conclusion about what happened to them that is different from what a more objective conclusion would probably be. And that is fine, like, given some of these people who are coming to these conclusions are pretty young, you know?
Yeah.
Like, sorry, we're faulting an 18-year-old for not having a perfect, nuanced definition of what happened to them?
Yeah.
So that means that they lied about what they experienced? Are you guys stupid on purpose?
Yeah.
Because I know, like,
it's probably also a lot of, children and people who just want
George
drama.
Not Foul thing, and it was like, oh, but he only touched her in a very specific spot that wasn't actually her genitals, so clearly he wasn't, like, violating her or anything. She's just oh, you just got a little tickle, and it's like, no, I think it's still being, like, groped on, like, anywhere without your consent is still a violating experience. I don't know how to explain this to you.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that whole scenario...
And even if that is quite literally, even if he didn't do anything, the way he talked about it was so scummy that regardless, I still don't think he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Because no good guy is just like, well, you changed your mind about it, so that's bad. And you're wrong, and I'm right, and I'm the winner, and you're slandering me. And it's like, no, actually, people can take a long time to process what happened to them, sir. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Or like the whole like Mandela catalog guy thing. It sounds it sounds more like it wasn't intentional on his end. It was more like an act of, I mean, to be fair, I think a lot of his attitude was still very piss poor. But people are trying to be like, oh, but he was just a mental, I mean, he was just barely 18 when his series blew up and he's mentally unstable. I'm like, that still doesn't excuse it. So can I just use the mentally unstable thing to get out of is that my get out of jail free card now? Like, you guys, like, Twitter has turned, like, I have a mental illness so I can do no wrong as, like, the mantra somehow. Like, no, actually, you still can. That is why it is an illness.
Yeah.
Because you will do things that are not good, whether to yourself or to others.
Yeah.
Like, it is hilarious how fast people switched up and immediately were like, oh, so the victim of that one guy also lied. And it's like, no.
I think people forget that there can sort of be two objective,
Truths.
or like, maybe not just subjective reality as to how something went down.
Absolutely.
Because like, it sounds like with the George Not Found scenario, I mean, he didn't handle it amazingly, but...
No, he handled it pretty piss poor. I'm just gonna be literally, like, regardless of what happened there, he handled it pretty piss poor. I'm just gonna be entirely frank. I think he did a bad job.
But yeah, no, like, it sounds like, I mean, I get why it got to that scenario, and I don't, like, I can see why he would assume implied consent, because it doesn't sound like he did anything that, I mean, it's so hard to say. It does also help that in this scenario that both parties were probably drunk. Yeah. So, like, perceptions can be warped for how things even went down.
Yeah, absolutely. And I wish, like, more people in these scenarios would just say that. And also stop assuming that just because perspectives are different, that one party's trying to slander the other. If it's like, oh, well, actually, it came out that the situation's more gray. Oh, so this was a slander thing? No. Slander means that nothing happened and they were intentionally trying to twist it. So that,
it seems like a case, where it was just like, he took it as implied consent, and I at least get how he got there, even though, given it was someone he didn't know, he probably shouldn't have. And I think for her, it was one of those things where it felt, after the fact, it felt worse to her. And I mean, understandably so.
Yeah, because obviously when you're drunk, you're not thinking.
And that led to different feelings after the fact. And, I don't know. It's complicated enough. And I think, people on any social media they want one person to just be guilty and be done with it because they don't want to think about it in terms of nuance.
Absolutely. I mean, like, obviously I'm not going to go into any detail on stream, but, like, I've been in scenarios where, despite me being hurt, the situations are very gray, and there's a lot where it's like, in my perspective, it was very hurtful, but to the other person, it probably was just like, and they literally probably not think anything wrong happened,
Yeah.
Like, to them, it was just a normal Tuesday.
Well, and obviously George Not should have reacted with a little bit more sympathy toward it all.
Yeah, I feel like there should be sympathy because at the end of the day, he's still a content creator who did have power in the situation, like, solely by being a famous person.
Yeah.
Who is 8 years older than this barely 18-year-old.
Although I think that it sounds questionable if he knew that.
Yeah, even then it's like, you still have power as the famous person.
Yeah.
That's my point.
For sure.
Like, that was the bigger point, is that it's like, he still has a clear power advantage over this person.
Yeah.
Like, even age aside. And I just, like, I wish that people could understand that even if this person didn't intend for it to be harmful, it can still be harmful and people are allowed to talk about this.
Yeah.
I get if you're still allowed to, like, want to dissociate from people who might have done that even if they didn't mean to, because it's still a very uncomfortable subject. Like, I don't think it's wrong for people to not want to watch somebody who has still done something even if they didn't intend to do so.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that should be it should be up to the individual and people. And this is definitely a case where people shouldn't necessarily be shamed for like being like, well, I enjoy his stuff. I'd rather just, it doesn't seem severe enough. Whatever. They shouldn't be shamed for wanting to.
Yeah, like I mean, if it came out that he was just very maliciously doing it, then I would.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Like I mean, if it's a gray scenario, I still get why people would be kind of iffy about it, even if you were like,
Oh yeah,
I don't really think it was bad. I think people are allowed to have their own opinions on the scenarios, and I feel like is, given a lot of, I think, especially with this sort of topic, people really unironically forget just how gray a lot of it is. It's not, literally, most cases aren't the black and white. It's usually always like very weird shades of gray.
Yeah.
Like, it is never it is almost never cut and clean.
If this was a scenario where he had done much more, even if it was, like, to him implied consent, like, if it was something a lot worse, like, 100%, I would just be like, yeah, no, fuck this guy.
Yeah, I still don't even know if they actually did anything past that. That one's still kind of in the air.
It sounds like it was just, like, a little weird, inappropriate tickling that was probably sexual intent, but not overly, sexual. So that's why it's also like it's in that area where it's like it's so hard to say on top of them being drunk.
Yeah, there's every single thing. There's just like a level of grayness to it, and I feel like people are allowed to draw the line in the sand where they think it's gray leaning toward black versus gray leaning toward white. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
People are allowed to do that, and if people are personally uncomfortable, like, hey, actually, that was not super awesome sauce of that person to do that. That's, I don't know. I think that's entirely within somebody's right.
Oh yeah, and that's why it's like, this is a scenario where people on the internet, I think, love to just judge other people too in scenarios like these. Where like, you still watch them over something that, is not, I don't know, minor is the right word, but like something that is not like, it's not like they shot a guy. If they just decided in cold blood to murder somebody, yeah.
Like, I think in cases where it's like the whole, like, I don't know, Wilbur thing, where it's like, regardless of how much other stuff happened, he would still, like, aggressively, like, bite his girlfriend and other women, even though they would tell him to stop.
Yeah.
Which is still an
that one was just weird. That one just yeah.
Absolutely controversial take, but you shouldn't do that.
You shouldn't bite people when they tell you not to bite them?
It's like if you were a dog, you'd be getting your nose bopped, dude. What? Bro really just was like, I mean...
Whoa, Bridget, dogs have an excuse. They don't speak English.
See? Dogs really... You're so right. Sorry, that was kind of funny. I'm waiting for these trees to grow. Unfortunately, they cannot, and also you're too far away to sleep.
Oh, shoot, sorry. I mean, I could log out if you really want me to.
Sorry, I'm looking at some of the bamboo that just isn't coming out. That's so sad. There's quite a bunch of it bundled up, actually.
Yeah, that's part of the reason I mean, like, it gets the job done. It gives us enough. But that's part of the reason I want to redo it is A, for efficiency, and B, because I want to put it, like, under the ground and just have, like, glass or something on the roof so it's not sticking out.
Yeah.
I think we could
probably figure out a way to, like, do a hopper system, like a water system that could, like, have the chest still also be at the top.
If we really wanted to, I was just going to put a little bridge underground or something, but, or like a little, not bridge, but, staircase.
I've had
it would just work. But if we want, I mean, that's always an option, because there are, different item elevators and...
Yeah.
Although part of the plan, too, was to use mud, because it can go through items, and bamboo and sugarcane can both be placed on mud.
Yeah. That could also work. I mean, it would, like, all funnel to a chest. I think it would funnel to, like, a hopper that dispenses in the water, and then the water, like...
Oh, yeah.
Like, flows up into, like, a hopper that, like, puts into the chest for you.
That works too.
So that you wouldn't have to go all the way underground to get everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So I see. I'm so glad I could talk to somebody who understands the nuance of uh these types of situations that social media just never seems to understand.
Well, yeah, social media is never gonna be nuanced.
Like, even if it's out of
That's the reason every piece of media is either a masterpiece or dog shit.
So true.
No in between.
Yeah, of course not. Why would there be an in between? Are you stupid?
Yes.
Like, I don't know. I think it's also like, I will say, even if it does come out that the guy from the one series I used to watch, like, it wasn't malicious and he really is just having and it wasn't really as bad as people made it out to be. I still don't think I'd want to risk it and go back to the media if I'm being perfectly honest with myself. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think I'd hate people for being into it. I just personally feel like the initial thing made me feel like so abhorrently disgusted that I just, at this point, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to risk it.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Like, that was
No, I
such
get what
an
you mean.
awful reveal that it's like, you know, I still think he kind of came off like a dick in a lot of his messages. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially when it's like, you know, I would explain it, but none of you deserve an explanation. It's just like, okay, well then, fuck you. That's my answer.
It's like, okay,
It's
get
like,
off your high horse, buddy.
and it's like, I get you're still like barely an adult, but like, you gotta learn that like at some point, you gotta be a little mature about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I get you were young when you first started making this piece of media. That's fine. I don't blame you for being a teenager. I do blame you for the fact that once, you know, you started getting older and have been on here for a few years and you didn't really think to yourself, hey, maybe I should, like, get my attitude in check. You know?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
this isn't to have no empathy for those who struggle with, like, mental health issues, right? Because I get it. I have them too. I'm not gonna pretend I was perfect, or even that I still am perfect when it comes to that. But you just, oh my god, you just have to take accountability. Is that so?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, is that a crazy belief to have? What is that pit over there that you're trying to make lights for?
Oh, that's the zombie spawner.
Okay.
If it drops down, you can see it.
Nice.
Give me.
Wait, where'd all those zombies go?
Right
In
here.
the...
They go
What?
wee.
Sorry, they go up and then down?
Yeah, because then you could just one-shot them. Or two-shot them, unfortunately, with your fist, but with the sword, bonk.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, no.
that's how I keep repairing my tools.
You know,
In the
what
area,
we learned
well,
today, everybody? Nuance is good.
No!
Wow.
Everything is either a masterpiece or the worst thing ever.
Andor was a cinematic masterpiece, and anything that wasn't Andor was actually the worst show ever from Star Wars.
Oh,
I don't know if you remember, like, the script economy of Andor, but that was crazy. Look, I'm sorry, I still don't get the hype behind Andor, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. There are so many people who act like it is the best Star Wars show. Even some of my friends, I'm like, what are you guys fucking talking about? No, it's not. The show is just perfectly fine. I'm not gonna say the show is bad, because that's a lie. But
the show has 4 really solid episodes, and then like 8 episodes where nothing happens.
Oh man, my favorite type of episode. Nothing.
Yeah, I mean the Bad Batch is really good at doing that.
I mean, I think the third season this is that once the 3-episode premiere is over, and then it kind of got better, I think. Like the 2 episodes
Well, the third episode in the premiere sort of had stuff happen.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a little all over the place.
Yeah.
Episode 2 was like pure filler.
It was what?
It was like pure filler.
Oh yeah. I do feel like the triple episodes probably could have been condensed into even just one.
Yeah.
I do think the 2 episodes we saw today, though, 4 and 5, I honestly thought those were good episodes, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, 5 it was a little bit fillery, but
it was,
at least had stuff of semi-interest happening.
And it still technically is bringing the plot forward. Like, it's like...
Yeah, well, it was developing the characters.
It was developing the characters. It was, like, essentially trying to help, like, close an arc of, like, these guys clearly there's still clearly some distrust from the betrayal a whole season ago. You know?
Yeah.
Even the whole, oh, hey, last time we interacted, you kind of, like, backstabbed us.
Yeah.
And now you're here and you're claiming to be on our side? Sure, but...
Okay, I'm gonna say one kind of spoiler for season 2/3, just in case anyone is watching for some reason.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I do really like how, in relation to Tech's death, they just decided to do the big emotional character reveal off screen.
Oh, like where they tell everyone that he died?
Yeah, they just did it off screen. I'm like, oh yeah, no, that wouldn't have been a big emotional important scene.
It's like, hey, where's Tech? Hunter, where's Tech? Where is he? Or like the guy who like was trying, or like Crosshair. What was his reaction to literally losing one of his brothers? Consequently, probably because of his own actions.
Oh, jeez.
Like, surely that would be an interesting thing as to like how the deaths impact their bonds with each other, because clearly that's going to fuck with people, especially the guy who might indirectly be responsible for said person's death. Like, I don't know. I think the show has good moments and then sometimes just fumbles certain beats, and it's like, you're so close. You're so close. And then you fumble the bag. Like, I've been enjoying season 3 generally more than I've been enjoying season 2. But I think it's because they're actually trying to have something happen. Which, controversially, when something happens in the show, it is entertaining.
Whoa, are you telling me that the best episodes of Andor, the 4 good episodes, things happened in those episodes unlike all the other ones?
Yeah, even if they did intercut between the interesting thing in Mon Mothma's divorce and that other guy we don't care about for another intercutting. Who was that guy? What was the guy that Andor even worked for? What was it, that blonde-ass old dude?
Ah, yes, Stellan Skarsgård.
Is that the actor's name?
Yeah, I don't know the fucking character's name. Why would I know the character's name?
Oh, fucking, I don't even know how you know the actor's name.
Because he's
one of the Skarsgård brothers. Yes, I know. He's one of the...
No, he's the dad.
He's the dad?
Yeah!
Oh, I thought he was one of the brothers!
What did you just say? There was like a 30-year age gap between the father, between the brothers.
I just thought they were old, all of them. Okay.
How old do you think Pennywise is?
40?
I don't think he's that old. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's like 30.
Pennywise actor. That's Bill Skarsgård, and he's 33.
Okay, I was close. He's not like young, but
I thought they were like in their like 40s, man.
What's funny is I'm pretty sure Stellan Skarsgård is like 70. If I had to get, maybe 60.
Stellan Stellan Skarsgård.
Oh, am I saying his name wrong? Sorry.
72!
How old is he?
72!
What? Sorry.
72.
Oh, I'm doing pretty good.
God damn.
I mean, he looks good for his age.
I'm terrible at this guessing shit.
To be fair, I've also been much more aware of the film industry.
I'm sorry, I don't remember the Skarsgård. I didn't realize it was the Skarsgård family. I thought it was a Chris situation where they're all in the same generation.
No. There's like 3 of them, though, that are in the same generation.
There's Bill, Alex, and...
Oh, it's 2.
I don't know
But
who the fuck's the other one. Bill, Alex, somebody else. I know there's Chris Pines, Chris Pratt, Chris Hemsworth, Luke Hemsworth.
yeah, none of those are related. Oh, Luke and
No, but-
yeah, those two are related.
Good save.
Meh. I started speaking before you finished.
Sure you did. On my
I wouldn't be a male, Bridget, if I didn't talk over females.
Emails. Ridiculous females. They would always reject a man because he was short and ugly. As if there are women who won't date short, ugly men.
Meh.
Because women have preferences and we're not a monolith.
Oh, jeez.
Crazy, I know, but
I think it's less about the short men. It's more of the short men tend to be the ones that are just absurdly spiteful.
yeah, I mean you're closer to hell.
They sure as hell act like it.
I don't know. I just think it's so funny that like dudes are convinced a girl would never date a guy if he wasn't conventionally attractive.
That's because they wouldn't date a woman if they weren't conventionally attractive.
Right? Like it's just projection. I know so
Yeah.
many girls who date the most mid men I've ever seen in my life. Okay,
It's much
Sorry,
more about.
that was an insult to literally all of my my straight.
No, I'm a very average-looking guy. I'm not ugly, but I'm definitely not good-looking. But I make up for it with a mediocre person. I make up for it with. My family has money. No.
Are you calling me a gold digger? You don't even fucking.
Wait,
Hey,
what?
Babe, I give you dinner 3 times a week, babe. You're with me for my money, obviously. God. You have a good personality. I mean, you're kind of weird and
I'm quirky and white. What else do women want? Sorry, that don't take that out of context.
they want quirked up little white guys with a little bit of swagger.
Okay, well I'm quirked up and I'm white. I don't know about the swagger part.
You have some swagger. You're rackmc100.
Sure.
Sorry. You sounded not happy to hear that.
Nah.
Did I say something wrong?
How could you? No, you're fine. I'm messing with you.
You're so mean to me. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, you hate me.
No, I don't.
You don't.
Ah, yes, I've passed the bare minimum. I don't hate my girlfriend.
Yay. I feel so kind of loved.
Yeah, no, that's the fact that that's somehow the bare minimum is questioning.
Have you seen how many dudes make "I hate my wife" jokes, bro?
A lot of the people who do that aren't even in a relationship because they would just hate their partner.
What? No. Also, can you log out for like 2 seconds? In a second.
Oh,
Well,
I got a little eager. You're like log out. I'm like yes.
Ow.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, hopping in bed now.
Let me know when I'm good to log in. I'm in? Okay.
It's just the trees don't grow at night.
I think they do, actually.
They weren't last night's cycle, so I just wanted to wait. And
Okay.
fucking eat shit.
Ooh, what?
Oh, I was talking to the skeleton.
Oh, yeah, he deserved it, probably.
He had it coming. What was... I almost said, what was he wearing?
What? Who?
The skeleton, because when we said he had it coming, it's like, well, I don't know. I mean, maybe he asked for it.
Oh.
See, this is a joke about people who belittle sexual assault by victim blaming.
Yes. Yeah, don't victim blame. That's cringe.
Please don't victim blame. I am a building.
You're a building?
You know, I realize I said that. I don't really think you've ever seen the video of the fucking "Don't be racist, I am a building." It was like this little animated building singing it.
Oh.
And I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be about 9/11.
I mean, why wouldn't it be?
True.
Everything these days is about 9/11.
Kids these days and their 9/11s.
Sheesh. Couldn't
Back
be
was
me.
my day.
I don't believe it even happened. Oh god, there are people who believe that, aren't there?
Yeah, I mean, there's people who believe it was a hoax.
Yeah, CGI.
They actually got Steven Spielberg on the track.
Damn, first Stanley Kubrick fakes the moon landing, and then Steven Spielberg takes 9/11.
This is a treat. Why not? I mean, wouldn't you want to do that?
If given the opportunity, no. Why would I want to do that?
I appreciate your lack of honesty.
Nah. I would never lie.
Don't lie. I am a building.
Don't know what I don't know what that reference is.
How we just explained this.
Something about 9/11.
Yeah. I don't remember where I first saw that. Hold on.
This might be fun. Actually, you know what? Wait, idea. Let's just do this.
I just want you to see the building in this. You'll see it in the thumbnail.
Okay. Let me see. Oh, okay. I saw it.
Well, what do you think?
That sure is a thumbnail.
Exactly. Slap that nail, thumb.
Slap that nail thumb. Don't forget to slap that nail thumb if you like today's video.
Like a nail thumb.
Ugh. Parkour. No? Ah, crud.
You know, Twitter is also the place that spawned, if a man order dessert, he gay.
Yeah. Yeah, Twitter has some interesting takes. I've noticed.
What's your favorite Twitter take? Or just one of them. You could just name a random Twitter take you've seen that sticks with you.
I don't know why my first thought was immediately the Cody Rhodes tweet from, like, I don't know, 2018 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Where when he was in AEW, he tweeted that, like, mid-card titles shouldn't exist or something weird for some reason.
Yeah.
And then so someone replied, oh god, I'm trying to remember what they said. It was like, oh god, what is it? Hang on.
Is it the one where they call him their favorite mid-carder?
Yeah, he's like, you follow me, friend. And then he goes, because you're my favorite mid-carder. And hello! It's like the best fucking wrestling tweet.
Let me find it. Cody Rhodes favorite mid-carder.
Maybe it's probably more likely to be you follow me, friend.
I found the thread by just looking the tweet up I just looked up. So let's see. Cody Rhodes says he doesn't believe in mid-card titles. Somebody says, truly spoken like someone who's mid-card for life, because that's what he is. Cody Rhodes is mid-card for life. Cody Rhodes responds with 2 question marks and says, you follow me, friend. To which he says, because you're my favorite mid-carder.
It is like the greatest own in wrestling. Because then it turned into a game for Squared Circle Jerk, where they it's like a couple of people like straight up brought signs that says "You follow me, friend" to AEW.
I don't know why that's so funny to me.
And you're just like, God damn, chill.
You follow me, friend. I don't know why his sheer confusion was so funny. I'm just like, why are you hating on me? You follow me. And he's like, well, because you're my favorite mid-carder.
Jesus.
It's so good. It's genuinely one of the funniest fucking tweets I've ever seen.
No, it's,
I'm
yeah.
that. That was so good. And it's like, I like the like ratio, right? Because the original news article had like 142 likes. Then the
There's a news article on it?
not a news article, sorry, WrestlingInc.com.
Oh, okay.
To which they reply to that with 611 likes with the truly spoken like some of these mid-cards for life. Then there's only 329 likes for you follow me, friend. But then it goes to a whopping 2.9 thousand likes for the fucking
It's probably because of fucking Squared Circle Jerk. Everyone probably went and liked the tweet.
It's your favorite mid-carder.
It is like the best wrestling comeback in history, and it's not even from a wrestler. It's just some random guy.
I do love Cody Rhodes' genuine confusion, though. It's just so like, huh? What? But you follow me. But he says it so like a wise old sage. You follow me, friend.
No, that's
I love
not
that
a Twitter take, but still like the best.
one of the best Twitter moments.
Sorry, I like how Cody was like so confused. He's like, "Why do you follow me if you don't like me?" He's like, "No, I like you, but I like you as a mid card."
Yeah. You're my favorite mid dude. You're the best at being mid.
Oh god, it's so good.
Just,
that one's never gonna not be funny.
Right? That's the Cody Rhodes legacy to me.
Yeah, no, I've come around more on him, funny enough, over time, but
Oh no, I don't like hold.
I didn't even really funny. Per se dislike him. I think it's a bad take, which I think is what makes the whole interaction so much funnier.
Oh yeah. That's because he's like, dang, then if you don't think mid-card titles should exist, what about you, bro?
Yeah.
I think mid-card titles are very nice because it lets people still have a title run while also not like having everyone at the forefront.
Yeah, well, and it's a good way, I think, to like test people out as champions, essentially.
Mm-hmm. It's like junior varsity versus varsity.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Twitter things was what I brought up to you a few streams ago, where it was the unironic defense of 18-26 age gap over an 18-16 one. I'm like, I want you to like go out in public.
Sure.
And which couple do you think you would personally be more uncomfortable with?
Yeah.
If you like,
you saw them just on the street.
Yeah. Like, sorry, I still think about that, and I still think of the person who said that with their whole chest while trying to defend a guy or whatever, like the George Not Found thing. I'm like, sorry, this is your best defense? Your best defense is to be like, well, actually, 18 and 26 is not weird. 18 and 16, though, however, is worse. And you should cope, because I was 18 dating a 26-year-old, and everyone's like, a victim? You're a victim?
Yeah. Jeez.
I love when people are confidently wrong. It's so nice.
Oh, yes, no. Yeah, really. If I just had half the confidence that some people on Twitter have.
Right? Can I go night-night in a second?
Sure.
Thank you. I think it also is rough because I don't know how to deal with all the mobs.
No, I get that.
Alrighty, night-night time. Whee!
Oh, okay. Bing. Pretty soon I think I'm ready to go.
Okay, back on.
Switch up what we're working on. Do like on a trip or something.
As a reminder, we do have 30 minutes. We don't. We have an hour and a half.
Yeah. No, we got a tad bit more time today.
So true.
Wait a minute. Okay.
I honestly almost want to play a game where I just invent Twitter discourse. Like, what would Twitter discourse about in next week? And then, like, think of the stupidest thing possible.
It's just a game of guessing.
Basically.
I know I said that like, oh yes, a game of guessing, never before invented.
A guessing game. I like to think they're gonna discourse about if NFL should change if football the sport should change its name to something else. But are they gonna make European football change the name or American football? Because technically European football came first, but America is number one. So
true. We are just the best in everything.
And they're like, but you don't even use your foot in American football. And it's like, yeah, we do. Have you ever heard of a punt, stupid? You should keep calling it soccer. We should keep calling it football. And they're like, no, you guys should call it handball. And they're like, no, it's fucking stupid. They're like, why not rugby? We're like, because rugby's a different sport than football somehow. I still don't get how different sports, if I'm being perfectly honest with you.
I think football is
Oh.
Well, you know. Right?
Yeah. And then rugby.
I couldn't tell. I think the issue there is I don't know shit about rugby.
I literally don't know either. I think my dad used to play rugby. I was about to say, let me go ask him real quick, but...
Yeah, good luck on that. Tell me how that one goes.
Anybody got a Ouija board in chat? Could you imagine that shit where it's like, you look at your Ouija board, hey dad, what's the difference between football and rugby? And you just look at the letters and it's like, I'm not doing that. And it's like, why not? Letters! Long time. Because it takes fucking forever to write out anything with a Ouija board.
Yeah.
And it's like, really, understandable. Should we stay on somewhere else? You want to, like, possess a body? And then he just goes, no.
What?
And I'm like, okay, well, can you still try to find a way to help me anyway? No.
Yeah.
Well, then what do I do? Google. It would be very funny if I tried to do something just for a ghost to tell me to go Google it. I'm not gonna lie, that would prove ghost to me, but that would unironically, I'd be like, well, yeah, that would absolutely be him. I would know deep down. Because he'd be like, why didn't you just fucking Google it? It's right there.
True? I mean, good question.
I mean, like, I feel like if he was alive, I feel like he would go on an hour rampage, and I probably would have just preferred to Google it at that point. Because I love my father. He was very good at hour-long tangents about anything I asked him about, though.
Oh yeah, no, that's just fathers, I think.
Does your dad do the same thing?
Oh yeah. You'll be. Then again, both my parents do it. You'd be like, "Why did you tell me that? Why did that take you 20 minutes to explain when it could have been 30 seconds?"
See, that's why I like my mom. My mom just is like straight to the point, and then you go to my dad, and it's just like, back in '75, and I'm like, I don't need to hear the backstory. I just want to know the answer. Or like, I'll be like, my favorite thing is like, I won't even ask him anything, and he will still go on an hour-long rant, and I'm like, Dad, who asked for this, Dad? I love you, but I didn't want to know any of this, but I respect the grind. Or he'll be watching football, and I'll just so happen to be in the room, and then he'll be explaining like play by play to me, like what football is like, and I'm like, wow.
Don't care, didn't ask.
No. God, Dad, you're so embarrassing. Why don't you just leave? What's your fave build?
Ooh, what's my favorite build? No, it's a private server, unfortunately. Ooh, the Guardian farm came out quite nice. And the same with the Froglight farm. Those are probably my two favorites if I had to generally.
I'm proud of the Guardian farm because I think I did it.
You did more of it, so.
That was my little passion project.
Okay, I do have a little bit more I need to tweak in this area, but it's good enough for now. At some point, I do actually. I should make an actual AFK thing, but it functions.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait for these. I still have a few trees that still haven't grown.
Okay.
And some of that are still shedding. But my favorite thing was when I would just be like, and then see, at least when I got in trouble with my stepmom, she was way worse in terms of like how intense she was, but she also got to the point. My father would use it as an excuse to talk for as long as he physically could. I do really think that man, genuinely, his hobby was yapping. I love him. I think he just liked to yap. He didn't really, he wouldn't have much to say overall. He would just start saying shit. I'd be like, okay.
That's why I stream.
Mm-hmm. See, my dad would have been a fucking amazing gamer. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He'd been awesome. He would have gotten canceled on Twitter in like 6 months or less, but...
or less? That's probably not that hard to do.
Unironically, I feel like my dad could have speedran getting canceled. I'm gonna be so honest with you. Sorry, that sounds mean.
I'm like, were his takes that bad, or is Twitter just that insane?
My father was just very cocky and loved to get into discourse.
True, yeah.
He would create something to get canceled over.
Yeah, no, I guess just...
he would be having a great career and would just randomly tweet out one day, you know what? Actually, incredibly weird, controversial take that nobody has ever heard before. And then everyone's just like, what? And then he's like, yeah, that's right. I knew you couldn't handle real swagger. Or whatever old white guys say, I forgot. I don't know.
They speak?
I do like that speak. I really do think, in hindsight, it is very funny that is how my dad acted, because I got none of his confidence. Absolutely none of it. And I envy it. I'm like, how on earth do you feel this strong in your abilities to do anything? I still love when he insisted he could take like a bunch of dudes on in a fight. And my mom was like, no, you couldn't. Be so honest with yourself. No.
Okay, I also did some farming off stream. This is what I got. Very spicy.
You're like those people who are like, so I went mining off stream and there's just like a double chest full of netherite.
Yeah, no, it literally was like 1 or 2 runs of the... Probably, I think this was 2 runs of the farm. Because, like, sometimes I literally will just, like, wake up and I'll be, like, half asleep from before I, like, while work is starting, and I'm like, I need to wake up, and I will just use this to wake up. Because it's probably still way faster for me than just waking up normally. Because I'm doing something.
Drew. Alright, I'm just gonna wait for these leaves to deteriorate. I'm not gonna mine anything else. I'm just gonna wait for it to deteriorate real quick, which shouldn't take longer than like a minute.
Alright, whatever works for you. I'm just moving a few things into the house.
Okay. And I do honestly have to at least commend the confidence. I wish I knew how to channel that. And I think the answer is I'm pretty sure it was just like I have an answer, it's just not a very kosher one.
No.
And I'm like 80% sure it was like I'm not like this isn't like anything I'm like nervous to admit. I will fully admit my father was bipolar. Like it's not a bad thing. It's just some very funny instances where my father like I think it was like because like delusions of grandeur are like huge, right? And I think that man like I think that was like his. It sometimes it felt like that was his main symptom. If I'm being perfectly honest with you, is that man thinking he was on top of the world? Do you have any mods on the world? No, this is entirely vanilla actually because we're on a realm.
And I'm a little vanilla boy.
He's so vanilla. Me, on the other hand, I love mods.
Yeah, I'm too lazy to just learn it. I think is the issue for me. I mean, there's obviously simpler mods, which I'd probably be fine with, but I don't know. Just in general in gaming, I feel like I need to explore more with modded stuff. Minecraft's not too bad. I think initially I was turned off by Minecraft is like when I was younger because I was just too complicated for me.
Like modding?
Yeah, like I couldn't get
because you're
a
just
few
saying
things
Minecraft,
to work.
so I just want to make sure.
Yeah, well, I mean modding in general, but yeah, Minecraft was the big thing.
I thought. Okay, yeah.
But I don't know. There's a lot of cool things out there in terms of modded stuff. So, yeah, mods make some stuff good. Only some. Yeah, no, it's definitely you gotta find the right thing for you. I gotta mess with just like like a lot of you are gonna get so many chickens in here. Yeah, like a lot of mods for games in general are like you can get nice quality of life things or graphics upgrades or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna do a couple quick little things.
I mean, you used to use like Optifine.
Well, yeah, Optifine I would use. That's the one thing that I did use. I don't actually have it now, but for at least frame rate, I've been running good enough that I was like, yeah, I don't need to bother.
Back in my day, I used to use Nexus.
I think I had that, but I never really used it.
Nexus? I don't know if it was Nexus. I think it was called Notice, actually.
Oh, the cheap software? Yeah. That would be Notice.
God, I miss Notice. I missed that. I used to go on like faction servers and like X-ray for chests because I was too lazy to do anything like legitimately.
To be fair, faction servers suck.
The all-women's like group or whatever I joined was like, yeah, let me teach you all about hack clients. I'm like, you guys could do hack clients? Isn't that cheating? They're like, yeah, but it's fun. I'm like,
so true.
Fun, you say? And it was fun. I will give them that. Hack clients are actually kind of fun.
No, I would imagine.
But there's too many mods in a world server, and I have like one world that has 72 mods. Okay.
Oh god.
I feel that. I mean, I don't have like that many mods, but I do like playing big mod packs because they're kind of fun. There's one that's like my favorite for some reason. I don't even know why, but it's called Lay of the Land. It's not super popular, but it's on like the Technic launcher. It hasn't been updated in like literal fucking ages. I think it's been like 9 years, I want to say. Maybe 10 at this point. I think it's been 10 years now, actually. Like, it's an old version of Minecraft, but it's honestly kind of fun. I love.
Yes.
Exploration time?
Yes. Oh, wait. Hang on, I'm just gonna do a couple tweaks here.
I had friends who like tried to do like a modded Minecraft world, and I just like never joined them because I was too lazy to install all the mods.
Nah.
I'm so true.
Hang on, I just gotta quickly trade a few poppies because we're actually maybe I'll do. We end up with so many poppies, it's fine. So I can just trade red dye
Mm-hmm.
to 2 of these villagers. And I was like, oh yes, we need so many emeralds. We're so low on emeralds. And I probably should AFK for more flowers. At this point, we're not doing it for the iron, we're doing it for the flowers. Because, goddamn, we have so much iron.
We have so much iron.
We really should just get, like, beacons set up everywhere.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi! Okay, I'm getting my inventory set. Let me just get more chicken.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll be ready. Yeah, you should probably refill your food, too.
I do have an extra stack with me.
Oh, okay. Nice.
In my, like, I have 30 fish on me now, but then I also have 64 in one of my shulkers.
Nice, nice.
What?
I already... Chicken, hang on. Okay, ready. No. Bing, 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 bing. Trying to kill me?
Maybe. Wait, I'll look over
Okay.
here. I got the buttons down there, so.
Ooh.
I'm trying to. I ran out. That's why I had to do birch here, because I still need quite a lot.
Yeah. And then this is bamboo.
Yep.
Okay, bamboo shouldn't be too bad.
This is the warped block one, which is going to be kind of a nightmare, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's probably the worst one. We might honestly have to just go tear down a forest. Do you have a boat?
You boat.
I don't have a boat on me right now. Okay, boat!
Always carry a boat on you. Rule number 1.
I just put mine in the nether chest, otherwise I forget it.
Well, when we go like explore the overworld as well, that's important to have.
No, yeah, no, it's good for the overworld. Do we have a thing all the way to the furthest?
We are
okay,
going
yeah,
to probably have to. You see why?
Yeah, no, I get it. Especially with the... We can make a farm of those guys on the top of the nether, by the way. It's a good way to get leather.
When are we ever going to need leather?
I don't know, bookshelves or... something. Okay, it's fun to make dumb farms, okay? Let me make my dumb farms!
I'm sorry! I'm not sorry, actually, but I'm sorry! I'm sorry you hate me and don't want me to just point out that your farming is...
You made it!
Yay, okay. You ready? Now I'm gonna do the awesome thing. Where's my FNF3? Wait. So we gotta go to... So I want you to go...
Linnea Starin says 2,605 4,217.
Oh god, okay. Yeah, we'll have to mine that stuff later.
Yeah.
Ah!
Watch my back.
I'll do my best. Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, hug. Leather! We needed it!
Yay, we can make a farm for that.
Yeah! Dude, I don't even think it's that complex of a farm, so...
No,
AFK at it twice and then never need to ever again. Just have infinite leather.
Thank you.
I do my best. Ah. Blue forest. I'm like, do you want to mine the path all the way there, and I'll just start mining blue wood?
Yeah, sure. You wanna go get
Like, we're
blue
not-
wood for me?
I'll wait until you get over there, but honestly, I'm like, we're gonna just have to make a chest by the wherever the portal is or something. Because we're gonna have so much netherrack and shit.
100%. We're gonna have to bring this back later. And also, if you can, grab the like the wart blocks when you mine.
Yeah. The leaves, I'm guessing you mean?
Yeah. Those are good to compost.
Nah. The way this shit grows is very awkward to mine. And then I guess just keep me updated on where you are in relation to everything. Let me know when you are close.
Mm-hmm. I will let you know. So far, I've got just a bit over 800 blocks to go.
Huh! Progress! Yippee!
Yippee! This one I'm going to do a shelter box break. Hi. Loggers. Oh my god, I was in lava for like a half a second. Why am I still on fire? Thank you.
Huh. Spite.
Yeah, that is true. He probably is just fighting me.
Oh, I'm sorry, little baby. I should have just hit you with my fist. I don't like hitting little baby pigs. That makes me feel like a dick.
Well, I mean, you are a dick, but that's okay.
I don't want to be a dick.
No, well, I don't want to be an elf. I want to be a dentist. So.
What? What did any of that mean?
I don't know why my first thought was the Rudolph Red-Nosed Reindeer movie, where that elf was like, I would like to be a dentist, not a tinkerer, and the guy was like, what? No, you have to be an elf. You're an elf. You must be an elf. And he goes, well, I want to be a dentist. The guy goes, you can't
Oh,
be a
yeah, I
dentist.
think I do vaguely know what you're talking about.
Hey, you're not gonna believe what highway I'm looking at right now.
Are you looking at a different highway? Oh, like our path that we took? That's pretty funny. I spent more time collecting leaves than wood, LMAO.
Take your time, we got like 700-ish blocks. No, sorry. Yeah, 700-ish. Or less.
Okay.
Less than 700 now, sorry.
Damn, it's getting smaller as you get closer.
I'm crazy.
Bro, that's cracked.
You know what else is correct?
What?
My version of Minecraft.
Wow. I can't believe you would take money from a poor innocent indie company like Microsoft.
So true. I'm so sorry.
They need that money. How else are they supposed to pay the CEO?
So
Think
true.
about all the poor shareholders who invested money and need the stock to go big, big, big.
Big, big, big. Big bonus. Big bet. Bing, bang, bing, 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 bing. Ba, 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 ba.
So
What's going
true.
on? I'll be here all night.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. We really did travel a long fucking distance out here, huh?
Yeah.
Why did I do that? That's not the block I wanted to mine. Doo-da, doo-da.
Man, who made these trees so damn tall?
Where did this staircase come from? Oh
Nah.
my god, that's not the staircase you're really. Okay, cool. It is very funny seeing the other bridge we built.
Nah.
Is how on earth? Because like this path looks like we made it when we first left there. Because we never went back down there, right, to the portal.
I don't think so.
So we were on the correct Z. It looks like by sheer
I
accident.
think. Oh, by accident?
Yeah, because I didn't know the Z when we were coming back. That's why we.
Oh,
got
you just
so...
knew the X.
I didn't know that. No, babe, the Z is what we needed to stay on. Because that's like the path of the highway. Is that a consistent Z? So I think we just accidentally took the right Z for a while and then deviated off of it.
Kind of funny.
I'll let you know when we're like 100 blocks away.
Okay. trees kind of suck to mine out. I mean, I guess if you're trying to get all the leaves, they suck. You're trying to pretend the trees never existed in the first place. Hello, little fellow.
By the way, I have 200 block warning.
Okay. Yeah, note to self for the future. Probably not worth it to go for every leaf.
You're also 100 block warning.
Okay, let me just wrap up this little bit here then real quick.
Of course, my love. Hold on, my inventory's full. Also, less than 100 block warning. Sorry, I meant to give that to you earlier.
You're fine. Okay, I'm just gonna... But yeah, I think, yeah, note to future self. Just better to, if we're going for buns, it's better just to be efficient on the wood and the nether. I mean, if we're doing it at the house, yeah, we kind of have to, but...
Mm-hmm.
But if we can be less efficient, or less leaf mining...
If we can be more efficient.
Yeah, yeah. More wood-focused.
So true.
So we can always go back and break the leaves later.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, besides, at some point we'll just end up with a bone meal farm, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
Given we have a skeleton spawner. Yeah. I am gonna run down the tunnel. So we'll have a good, like, hour or so before we have to head back, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And you'll have some of this mined out for the long-ass tunnel system. Just start putting a bunch of random portals along the highway, see if we find anything interesting.
I mean, we've already walked down this path, so probably not.
Nah, well, yeah, I have no idea. Some of it we could have passed, some of it we probably didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Because we kind of zigzagged around a little.
Yeah.
Or it could just be something basic that we didn't think about much, you know, just a place to get sand or something.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Nice stream title. Thanks, Jack. I'm glad you can appreciate Shurikino.
Damn. How kind of Bridget to say I smells good.
You smells.
But do I smells good?
Oh, sorry. I'm getting told that as if rackmc100 doesn't have the title Hubba Bubba Hunky Boy.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty accurate title.
Boy smeller? Shut up!
Damn. You just got
banning
owned.
you. I'm freaking banning you, Jabhotir. You're
Ooh.
banned.
Big ol' rip.
You're absolutely banned.
Bandarindoed.
But I just realized you've been on high volume this entire time. I'm so sorry, stream. Because I had to, So do you remember when my,
Headphones weren't working? Yeah.
Yeah. So you were just blaring through the entire stream today because I didn't fix that.
Oops.
Anyway, Jack, I just banned you.
Good call.
Hi.
Hey. I missed.
Oh, thank God, we're actually going to go into a wall because we have to start staring down a few blocks.
You're pretty close by, I'm guessing?
Yeah, on point. Alright. What are you doing?
Making it so we don't hit our head.
That's smart.
It's not the fanciest looking thing, but it functions.
Hold on. I got this.
Do you want me to take over for a second?
I mean, I have to stare down. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, so I'm the master of staircasing.
You're
It's
the
a real
Burlese.
title, I swear.
It's like Burlese bridging, but like not Burlese,
Burlese?
breezily. I was thinking of a YouTuber. I'm so sorry. All right. No, this has to go down. Well, now I feel stupid. Sorry. Hold on. I realized what you were doing. I'll fix it. I'll make this right. Or will I?
She clearly hates my work.
Yeah, actually, I kind of do. I don't know if you
She's
do.
like, wow, his work is stinky winky.
You are kind of stinky winky, bro. I'm sorry. That's not my fucking problem if you're stinky winky.
How rude.
It literally says it in the stream title.
Damn, this goes down. Either we were up high or it goes down low.
My love?
Yep. Is this the nether or is this the nether fortress?
No.
Oh. There's another fortress.
Okay. Well, that's not what's wrong. You want to know what's wrong?
What?
I came all the way down here. The coordinates say 2605, 40, 217.
Uh-huh.
I want you to take a guess what coordinate I'm standing at.
That number?
2606. I'm 1x off. I'm at the Y level, and I'm 4z off. The portal should be...
So something got written down wrong, I'm guessing?
The portal should be right here.
Okay.
I'm going to look at my old stream.
Go for it. Is it okay if I just take a look at the fortress then?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool.
Oh, what do you mean by VOD storage settings? Sorry. Beginning September 1st, 2022? Why am I getting this alert now? Is it because I logged in for the first time on Firefox?
Huh.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, good enough.
What the fuck? Hey, great news! I found out
What?
why it doesn't work. Follow me. We're gonna go back up the staircase.
Are you just off by a tiny bit?
You're... I call it a tiny bit. Also, I realized we had put the staircase that... I realized the staircase ended up getting shifted over one, which is great because we don't use the staircase. We don't need the staircase at all. Follow me.
Well, we do have a nether fortress here, so...
Cool, we'll raid it and then we will never go back to it.
Okay, do you want me to go raid it?
Yeah, go ahead. Just do it now.
Okay.
I'll build you like a side staircase so you don't have to... Because I'm about to start bridging over you.
Alright, how far off were you?
You'll find out.
Okay. Damn, we're putting some tension into this.
I just want you to know how foolish I feel right now. Because I didn't get it wrong in chat. No. I got it wrong when I translated it to the document.
Were you? Yeah, I'm like, did you just like fat finger something maybe?
I don't even know. The finger would have had to have been pretty fat for this mistake, is all I have to say.
Ah. Well,
Okay, I'm
sometimes
staring
a
at the
finger-
portal right now.
What? This is a weird ass fortress. Because like, there's a bunch of like the trees that grew inside it.
Mmm.
This is just the shankest fortress.
You know, while I'm here, I just need to freaking... I'm just gonna highlight 2 of the strings while I wait for you, because I realize I need to do that, like, now. Before they expire.
Okay.
What if, and hear me out, what if I gave my best friend the strum?
The what?
The strum, obviously.
So true?
Add it. Dapatir, why did you add the block termed finger? What if I give the stream link? Bro. Don't give me the stream link. Haha, no, that'd be so finger licking good. I'm sorry, wait, no, the term got blocked. Beep, good.
What is this fortress?
Hold on, I specifically would like to look at the mod things because I would like to call out Jabhatir real quick. Teehee giggles. Jack, it's because you you typed it with the G. You need to type this. Oh, that's a banned term. He banned finger licking from my stream. It's because I'm a mod stinky. Okay, well you banned it without the G at the end. I'm just correcting you because I'm your friend. Is that such a crime? Alright, I use all my damn deep slate, that's right, because that one wall is not complete. Oh, that's okay. I'm just gonna throw this in here. We actually probably should make a chest.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you want to make some chests, now's probably a good chance.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be a tiny bit, I think.
Dang, you're so slow. I actually don't have much wood.
Well, that's why there should be trees there, right?
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, okay.
But imagine being a moderator. I'm not gonna lie, how does it feel being a moderator of like 2 seconds, Jabhatir? Do you feel power? You should make a smiley face. You're right. Hold on. Just for you, Jabhatir. Let me make a smiley face. I'm gonna grab some wood so I can make a bunch of chests.
Go for it. Where did you fucking come from, you son of a bitch?
And you'll be used to make a... Alright, floating tree! Everybody give it up for floating tree! I feel the same because I was already powerful. That is true. How's your election for Jackson Court President going, by the way? Have you been keeping up with the primaries?
Why do I feel like this is gonna turn into a D's nuts joke?
How on earth could I turn primaries into these nuts? I don't need worthless titles. Ooh, I might have to, like, send that to the guys that you said that.
I'm rescinding my vote. I don't think I voted for you, but I'm rescinding it from you.
Everyone knows who I am. Do they? I mean, you did just get modded on my stream, and given
who's this guy in chat? I'm not familiar with him.
Apparently he goes by Jab Hutter. I don't know.
Oh, like Jabba the Hutt, yeah.
Yeah, you get it.
Actually, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Jeb Hutier.
Okay.
What?
So true. No, you're right.
Yeah. I could be wrong. Probably not, though. I'm usually right.
Me too. Bam. See, Jabbatir, just for you, I made a smiley face. Hawk is cheap. Run to the first to 3 in Guilty Gear. You literally won't. You know, as your vice president, I don't think I could ever beat you. You're right. Okay. Quit attacking me! You know what? Dishonor upon your entire family.
So I've managed to find a singular chest.
Okay, bro came through the portal to be a hater. That's crazy.
He's hating.
Whee!
Do my
Whop,
fucking
whop.
stuff is filled now. I'm riding a skippity toilet. Doop 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 doop
Gibbity
doop.
dop, yes.
I think it's just a loop. Okay, I'm gonna try to find my way back. I only found one chest, but what the? Who put... This is a very weird fortress. I feel like I probably missed some chests, but I found my way back out, so... Honestly, we may as well just keep the bridge here for the time being.
Yeah, that's fine. Technically, I haven't destroyed it yet. I just made it a slight detour.
Yeah. Maybe I'll put a couple nether bricks by it or something as a reminder. Ah!
Hi.
Hi, let me... Boom!
Alright, follow me. You ready to go find the nether portal?
Yep. Sorry, I didn't mean to... Oh, wow, that was actually very close.
I wrote 70 as 40.
Oh. Sorry, give me 1 sec just to empty my shit out.
Empty these nuts. Got him.
This is a sham, this is a scam, this is a blam blam blam. I've been hoodwinked, I've been periwinkled. I've been attacked mercilessly by the libs.
Libs, power corrupts. But I was already corrupt.
That would sound cool if that made any sense.
No, I was about to say that sounds like the type of exact bullshit I would probably say
No,
as Simon.
sheep! You're not supposed to be here!
That's a Dota 2 reference?
No,
Oh.
sheep! No! Get in the portal! You're in hell! Get out of hell!
Get out of town!
You gotta get back in, buddy. I don't want you to get hurt. Get in there, you. No!
Why can't the sheep explore, huh?
It's hell! Okay.
Can sheep not explore hell?
I don't want him getting hurt.
Hey man, how you doing? Let's get you out of the portal. So that Zach doesn't cry his eyes out. Hey, other sheep, do you want Okay. I'll spoil today's mortal if you don't laugh at my jokes, by the way. Fuck! Zach, laugh now!
What? Oh, Wordle? Yeah, I don't know what a Wordle is. Okay, ready?
Yeah, we gotta go this way.
Okay. You got enough obsidian and stuff?
Yeah, we should.
Okay.
And if we don't, womp,
yeah, we can make it work.
We'll just stay. We'll make a new home out here and forget our old house ever existed. Hey, cool saplings. I love saplings and an apple. Wow, an apple just for me.
That's an apple.
I'm not telling any more jokes though, so no big deal. Okay. I got you. You better not tell a joke, or else I'll be real mad. Hold on, I gotta resync my earbuds because they decided to desync. Okay, this is. Why am I suddenly very itchy? I'm having
cheese touch.
Bro, I told you not to do that to me. I forgot to take my medicine today. That's why I feel so itchy. You got ichthyosis? I got itchiosis. Why is the bottle sticky? Who did this? Zach.
Yeah?
What did I tell you about getting your stuff all over my bottle?
What?
This is deplorable. It's all sticky. Why is it sticky?
I feel like I was like, is semen sticky? I don't know the fucking texture of semen.
You're a guy! I'm on my positivity mindset right now. Good vibes only. So true. I love positivity. Anyway, Zach, fuck you.
I was gonna say, what did you do with the real Jack? Where is he?
I think he's experiencing delirium from being nominated as moderator of my awesome channel.
So true. It's.
Why are you?
Oh, did you? There's a little baby.
Oh, all right, move.
I like it. I am so easily amused.
Hey, great news about this thing. We got sniffer diggable block here. That's crazy. Aren't you excited to find another sniffer egg? I was looking at the properties of the grass blocks, and these are sniffer diggable blocks.
Wait, okay, sniffers? Yeah. Sniffers can, yeah.
Is it a warm ocean? Let's go!
Oh, the warm ocean?
Yeah, that's where we can find sniffer eggs! Woo!
Okay, hang on, wait for me. I'm in! No, I'm not! I'm in!
Or look around a little bit.
Okay.
And the
You are lesser than a dog, rackmc100. Well, yeah, dogs are pretty fucking cool. I'm not that cool.
Hold on. I'm just gonna send something in general chat real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom drink break. Good luck finding it. I'll be right back.
Thanks. Suspicious sand. Oh, I gotta get... Woo! Gold nugget! We are feeling fresh tonight. R.I.P. Okay, sleep time. Have a good one. Thanks, Jabhatir. I love you. I love you like a brother. If my brother's name was Jabhatir. Where the fuck is... Next on the boat he is. Okay, let's keep going. He's leading the boat! Arrgh! No! I just realized I'm drowning him! No! No! Wait! No, 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 no! Oh, no, no, no! Oh, is he going to die? No! No, Zach, Zach, please! I'm sorry! I didn't... Oh, good thing I came back down here to say something else. Oh, thank God I came back down here. Thank God, thank God. We found it, we found it. It's a good thing you drowned. It's a good thing you drowned. I thought I heard him. Uh-oh. Boys, we gotta come up with a solution fast. I think that works.
It's very kind of you to try to drown me.
No, I was trying to not drown you! Although, one day, when I realized you were drowning, I came down here and I saw there was another, thing that I hadn't dug up, and it was a sniffer egg! So congratulations!
Oh, you got a sniffer egg? Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Anything else of interest from here?
No.
Okay.
I got a gold helmet and 3 wheat and coal and flesh.
Cool. So now I think we still want to look for, I think, some... Can armor trim? I think there's some armor trims that can be found in... That might only be the trails. I could be wrong, though.
Mm-hmm. I think... Let's go into here and see. Because I think they're like the old wood ones are also able to spawn for some of the old wood ones. Also, when we get back into the ships, I'm putting my brush away. Where are you going?
Oh!
Oh. Oh. Well, have fun down there.
Wow, look at all this stuff. Is there anything else? One chest. Hello? Chests?
I'm gonna put all the important stuff in the magenta shulker box, I think.
Okay. Damn, there was one chest in here.
Beesh.
What a scam of a ship. Okay, whatever. Yes, I did. So it took me a little longer than I expected there because I survived. I did. She did actually keep me alive, thankfully.
Well, it's because you were in like the beginning of the boat, so I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll just break the boat and then leave. And then I was leaving, I'm like, oh wait, no, you're gonna drown. So then I was like, maybe I shouldn't let you drown. Maybe I should be a good friend.
And I ran out and I opened the door and both the guinea pigs like ran toward me. They're like, give us hay.
Aw, babies.
I had to give them hay. Which about a week ago, I was trying to put Pumpkin back, which is my more timid guinea pig for reference, from like the pen. Like I put Mocha away and she was being a little slow. And so I'm right behind you.
Other way.
Oh, okay. And so she was just being a little slow. Sometimes, yeah, she'll get a little startled and she'll take longer to go back. So I was trying to be like, it's okay, it's me. So I put my like finger by her so she could sniff it because she like was poking her head out of the one like tube.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so I go and I like gently boop her nose a little, right? And she just freaked out and booked it halfway across the thing. I was like, you poor thing.
You gave her
I just poked her nose gently after she
She's sensitive. You shouldn't.
I know, I was like, oh, I'm so I wasn't trying to scare the shit out of her. I was just trying to be like, it's okay.
Can't believe you'd be such a dick to a tiny little baby.
I know.
How dare you? How fucking dare you? Turtles! Turtles!
Yeah, we still gotta do stuff with turtles.
Yeah, we do. Alright, look, little thing we could talk about. Wee.
Yeah, little pier for us.
Yeah, the pier leads to, like, hell.
Nah,
What's down there? Hell. I see coal if you want it.
I don't need to call that badly.
Oh, now you don't want coal. Oh, okay,
I just don't want to
see.
bother. Yeah, I didn't know where it was. I was too lazy.
Hey, look, we're water ready. Whee!
We're gonna have to look up like the biomes we could find trails in again.
I think it's like all the taigas and then like all the old wood ones.
Okay,
Or it's like the
so
old birch, old spruce, old savanna or something.
here, let me look up real quick one thing,
Uh-huh.
which is the armor trims more so.
And we're
Or smithing templates. Okay, you get that. Let's see. What can I do?
Hey, buried treasure map.
Ooh. So, Pillager Outpost, Woodland Mansion, Jungle Temple. We might have that one. We have the Shipwreck one. Desert Temple. Oh, Ancient Cities. Bastion Remnant, Nether Fortress. Stronghold, and City. Oh, okay, so what are the things I can get from trails then? Ow. Oh, you wanna. Sorry.
Thank you. We're going
Could've
west
just
again, just
ask.
for the. No, I'm mean. I accidentally joined. I just accidentally joined a Spanish talk show. How good is your Spanish?
Huh? Me?
All of you. This is mainly the viewer who was on the Spanish talk show. I would like to think is who I am referring to.
Okay,
Who
actually, now that
knows?
I'm looking, there's probably nothing else of real interest at the trails.
Zero?
We'd be
Okay.
better off at some point looking for another end portal.
Mm.
And like that would have potentially stuff.
Well, did you get blaze rods when you went to the Nether Fortress?
No. Actually, if I did, they're in the nether chest. So, oh, did you find is there a thing here?
Yeah, hold on.
Can I just mine like a madman?
No.
Oh, okay.
Where is it?
Ready?
Look at me. 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 Look at me.
You're doing great.
Come here!
Oh, there's a little itty bitty turtle.
What? Let's see this poor dick. Little itty bit. What? Oh. Oh.
I did not know they were that small.
Oh. Oh, you are so tiny.
It really is.
Okay. Now follow me.
Okay.
Oop. We're gonna play.
You know,
I'm gonna
zero Spanish, rip.
It's okay. I believe in you. All right. Look. Okay. So I'm at the 9-9. Now watch me dig down. Bam.
Yeah, it's more fun to go sicko mode on it, though.
Mm-hmm.
Anything interesting?
Cool. Yeah, I got a water breathing potion and iron ingots and a heart of the sea, an iron sword, cooked salmon, diamond.
Okay, where are we going next, Chief?
This way again.
Okay.
Hello, baby.
It is very cute.
It's so silly. Alright, well now that we explored that boat, let's keep going east! Past that boat we just explored!
Yippee!
Yip east.
I'm
Get my boat.
in.
Why are you singing the Saw theme?
It just seemed right.
Sailing, boating, rearranging furniture.
I'm guessing that was we've been in that boat, I think, right?
Yeah, we just went in there.
And I think there's a portal to the left-ish.
Yeah, I see it.
Cool.
Chicken!
Yeah, you are out in the middle of nowhere.
Look at me haunted. Chicken. Haunting.
Oh, I think there's another thing further to a little to the right.
Do you see what's happening to the boat?
Whoa! Oh, I didn't know boats could get sucked down.
Yeah, I noticed it was getting kind of like shooken around a little bit.
Couple of things, just nothing too crazy.
I stole the fire charges.
Oh no! Anyways. Oh, boat! What the fuck? There's a boat right here.
Dang! What the heck?
Boats be common.
Bob's least. Suspicious stew? I wonder what? Aligned to this. Hee hee hee! Again!
Okay. Did you find any other chests?
Yeah, I found one.
Okay. And then I think... Where did I see it? This way. Do you see where I am?
No, but I see a bright light thingy.
Okay, you go explore that, I'll go explore this. We'll meet up in a moment.
Okay. Just more random ass magma blocks. Okay. And then it's like a light that exists here for no reason in particular.
What's
I
I found an underwater like area.
Oh, I see. I see.
Some suspicious sand was obtained. Oh, rude.
Technically, we could light a portal down here.
Oh, there's a jungle biome.
Yeah, do we need to go there though?
I mean, we can.
Don't have to.
We could find like a jungle temple or something.
Yeah, but we've already like found all the stuff you can find in jungle temples.
Fair enough. You're like, no, please, I hate jungles. Sorry, I dislike jungles. Please don't ban my video, YouTube. I was just to buy them in a video game. I didn't mean it to be serious.
And banned. You're no longer allowed to upload to your VOD channel anymore. Honestly, unironically, that would suck so bad if that channel went down.
Nah.
Like, that's years of VODs that you have on there.
Yeah. That's all I got on that one. Is just that, yeah.
You're doing such a good job, mister.
Do you want like the chords to this?
I ain't got.
21,913, 1658.
Can you swim all the way out there?
I think you swam further away than I did.
No, it was like right next to the portal.
Oh, this was very close to it as well.
No, this was further. I can't see the ship from here anymore.
I don't know. Okay.
I'll see Mista Sand. I'm standing by it.
I'm looking for it now.
Where are you? You're not out here.
I'm literally in here. I see you.
I don't see you. Where are you?
You'll find me.
Hey, fish. Okay, well, I have a special thing for you whenever you're here. There's 2 sands that you can do. I'll do them for you, actually.
No, you may as well just do them.
Because I can't find you and you're not telling me where you are.
I'm literally, like, in the establishment still.
I'm in the establishment!
Mm.
Why is that not... There we go.
Oh, another
Okay, really?
egg.
Oh, nice.
Smells interesting.
Squidward smell.
Was that
Oh,
a
you're
good time
over
to do
there.
that?
I didn't even see that thing.
Nah.
You know what? I'll let you have that one just because I don't want to make you feel bad.
Thank you.
Okay, now that no.
Okay.
Bad boy. Very, very bad boy.
Okay, I think
Or
that's
whatever, I
all of
don't
it.
know. Alright, follow me. We're going.
Okay, I'm not in yet. You're just boating away without me.
Okay, we'll get in. Not my fault that you're slow! Get on my level!
Oh wait, if you go to the right there, I think is a shipwreck? Could be wrong though. I might actually be wrong. It might just be a mound of dirt in the sand.
Mountain. Let's keep going east today. So what are your thoughts on pleather?
Who?
Like fake leather that's made out of like plastic.
I mean, it's probably still better than killing animals, but it's probably also still terrible for the environment. I think honestly, like, clothes are a big factor in pollution.
Yeah. I mean, especially, I think
Um,
the bigger issue is fast fashion. I don't know if you know about that.
is that where people just get stuff for a very brief period?
It's clothes that are like made like quickly and kind of like sold at like a cheap price or whatever to like kind of like be on like this new trend. It feels like I'm pretty sure.
Oh, there's a Guardian thing over
But yeah.
there.
Also, but I do know one word. I know a Spanish word. Manzana.
Here, while we pass this, I'm gonna write this down just for funsies.
Oh,
Ah!
cool.
Fucking, I knew that was gonna happen, and I still got scared.
And
Racking says
You can put that on the list of
22,662,
shit to probably never care about.
1,700.
yeah, we don't need that one, but I do appreciate your
Ah,
effort.
you could get sponges, which never hurt.
Translate para.
Are you trying to say Perot? For
Oh,
dog?
I mean, oh, they probably mean like female dog, like bitch.
Oh. I didn't know you conjugated Perot.
I don't either. I'm just taking a guess because I don't. I don't.
It might mean something else. I feel like it does mean something else, but I just could not tell you.
Oh, I might be. See, we might actually have the context clues on this one. We're kind of like Dora the Exploring it up. You know what I mean?
So true. Land.
Yeah. Oh, were we right? Let's go.
Matt. We take them. Donk.
Hey, Zach.
Yes.
Oh, never mind. It broke. I was about to say, I'm like, my boat isn't breaking. I have mining fatigue.
Oh yeah, the mining fatigue. Look at all the horsies.
The only Spanish I'm trying to think of like Spanish like naughty words I know. I got like do you know any naughty Spanish words? You used to play with Venezuelans, right?
I like
Back
how
in the day?
just lots of different Spanish-speaking countries. One of them, I think, was from Venezuela.
Oh, I thought they were all Venezuelan. I'm so sorry.
No, there was a variety.
Do you know what the most common probably was?
Well, I mean, there's just the one that everyone knows.
Mexico?
Oh, I thought you meant swear word, not country.
No, I meant country. I mean, are the one that everyone knows? Are you talking about like puta?
Yeah, no, I think probably a lot of Argentinians and Brazilians, if I'm not mistaken.
Brazil mentioned they do speak. I'm pretty sure in Brazil they speak Portuguese, but they might also speak Spanish.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. There might be both because Brazil is just huge.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, obviously, Spanish-speaking Brazilians is like absolutely not like unheard of. It's just I'm pretty sure they're like I'm pretty sure like they're mainly associated with Portuguese because they're like I think they're like the one Latin American country that is not actually labeled as like Hispanic.
Okay.
To my knowledge, I could be wrong. I mean, they're kind of just included, but like if we're playing semantics, we're in a sparse jungle. What is that waterfall?
Wait, what?
Waterfall.
Oh, kind of pretty.
I know. I like that's kind of neat looking, actually. That's...
Sheep. Oh wait, I'm gonna get trick. Never mind, I have mining fatigue. I will keep moving.
What are we trying to get? Oh, the melons.
I was just gonna grab melons because I have the silk touch axe.
Oh yeah.
Not worth it. Fun fact.
Nope. Hey, look, another fallen portal.
Hmm.
Great news though. We still have about a minute on our mining fatigue, so let's talk for a minute while. I don't even know if it's particularly a cuss word. I don't know if it's like ass or just butt, but I know culo. You know how that is.
Not familiar.
And you know, I learned that one from Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305.
Okay, well, I kind of want to jump in that hole, but it's I gotta wait for this mining fatigue to go away.
Yeah, I feel that.
So it's something I was curious about. Want to hear a joke? Sure, why not? Oh, damn, Jack went to sleep.
Yeah, that was like a while ago.
I missed the message.
Oh, skill issue.
So true.
I'm cured.
Same. I'm gonna quickly jump in this hole because I'm curious.
What's the difference between Cancer and me?
What?
Is it bad I feel like I can figure out what the punchline for this one might be already?
Huh? Oh, I'm so
man.
sorry. Whoa, that's an interesting cave down there.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I thought the punchline was gonna be slightly different.
Not.
Which probably would be objectively I had an objectively edgier answer, which now I feel bad about.
Can't believe you'd do that.
I'm sorry.
Can't believe you'd have edge.
But he's the rated R superstar.
I almost did the Saw theme again, I'm gonna be honest, Chief. Ah, there's a geode here. Whoop. Oh wow, this is like entirely sealed off. Huh. Not much in here.
Boy.
It's kind of a smaller one. That's what I saw, I was just kind of curious about it. I thought it was a geode, but I wasn't sure.
Okay, so I mined the gold block and it just fell into the lava.
No! Unfortunate. Whoa, wait. Does this cave system go like... Whoa!
Oh, it didn't fall into lava. I lied! What was that? Did you just explode something?
Creeper. Oh man.
Though we...
Wow, this cave system's cray-cray.
Girl. So we back in the line, got our pickaxe swinging from side to side. Want to hear another? rackmc100, would you like to hear another?
Only if it's family friendly.
It seems today that all you see.
Oh my god! Wait, hang on. Sorry, I'm gonna run over here.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just gonna stare at the ambiance of the world.
Whoa.
How you doing, little piggy? Hi! How are you doing, little guy?
Bro, this cave's insane.
He says, okay. So it's gotta be family friendly.
And then it pop. Oh my goodness. This cave be big. The new generations for caves are honestly like so cool. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna try to find my way back up to the surface.
Okay.
I'm easily amused. I'm so used to like the tiny ass fucking caves from the olden days. Let me see if I can get back to you.
Hey, the post I saw earlier that I was talking to you about that I saw that felt very like intense incel bait finally got cross-posted to r/ am I the angel. I was debating doing it myself, but I felt insecure in my decision. I'm like, what if they're right? What if he is right? The answer was that he wasn't. How the fuck did you place it like that, Zach?
Skill. That was a
why can't you trust the king of the jungle?
Why?
Because he's committed forgery. He's always lying.
Now that's a good family-friendly joke right there.
See, I fuck with that one. That was a good joke. That one actually. I'm not gonna lie, I did in fact crack a smile. Thank you for that one. I was not expecting that punchline. I will not lie to you. I was thinking of a. Can I have the book back? Thanks. I was thinking of a hit show George of the Jungle, based on the movie with Brendan Fraser.
Are we starting to break the world generation at this point?
Oh my god, I'm not sure. This is fucking crazy. What is this?
Because the cave I was in was like absurd.
This is a windswept savanna, technically.
Maybe it's a legit, but we just don't see it much.
You know, I'm just curious what a windswept savanna is supposed to look like. Wind.
This shit's wild. What the heck?
In Minecraft. Oh yeah, no, they just look like this.
Damn, we just haven't like seen any of these.
They're honestly kind of cool.
Yeah, no, it's sick as heck.
Have you seen the show George of the Jungle or the movie with Brendan Fraser, George of the Jungle?
I don't think so. If I have, it's been so long that.
What do you call a sad strawberry? Is it a blueberry? Yeah. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I predicted your joke. I'm sorry. I'll pretend I didn't know. I'm sorry. I was just trying. Joke. I was trying to be smart. A smarty pants. Whoa! Look at that floating rock.
Oh yeah! Wow. I was looking at the wrong thing, LMAO.
I'm pretty sure this was. Yeah, that was Brendan Fraser, huh? I kind of just guessed about George of the Jungle being a Brendan Fraser movie.
Yeah.
Have you seen that one?
I don't think so.
Well, I only saw the TV series that aired What do you mean from 2015 to 2017? I know damn well that is not the date of that.
Oh, I see a
Show.
ruined portal.
I was like absolutely like under 13 when I saw this show. What the fuck? Oh, it was a remake that came out in 2015, but the original one came out in 2007. There
Oh.
we go. That's what I was missing. I was like, no, it absolutely was not a show I saw in high school. Fuck you.
Huh.
I absolutely saw this shit at some stupidly young age and thought this was like the fucking peak of media.
If
I don't remember
athletes
anything.
get athlete's foots, what do elves get? Elvis?
Elves. Okay.
This is a
Hey,
big ass portal.
I know. Oh, you see the one out in the water, right?
I'm already at it.
What the fuck? You didn't tell me you what?
I was like, I see a portal, I'm gonna go to it, and then you were like, okay. Except you didn't say okay, you just didn't hear me.
I was too busy talking about it. Mistletoe. Okay. Okay. That one was funny.
Yeah, I think I got everything here of interest.
Okay.
Where to next, Chief?
Follow me.
Actually, should we just go to that jungle over there?
No.
Why do you hate jungles?
I don't want to go through jungles. They're stupid to navigate. Yay! See, I'm glad you're funny. See, this is the kind of stuff we strive for at the rackmc100 channel. Funnies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't provide them. I just wait for other people to provide them for me. Let's go a little bit left, just to not have to climb this little hill.
Yeah. Yeah, so the original George of the Jungle series aired from June 29th, 2007 until January 11th, 2008. I would have been 6 when this started airing. I think I watched like reruns of it, unless I really did just watch it at the age of 6. Honestly, I could have. I couldn't fucking tell you. Everything before the age of 13 is one like hive mind.
No, it is hard to remember, yeah, that sort of thing.
Absolutely. That
I get that.
I ended up looking up like the date of some like when a magazine came out to find out the exact date I made an original character back in the day, because I know I made it for a Nickelodeon like SpongeBob OC contest, and that happened in 2009. So and I want you to know that was like my personal tragedy when I didn't win that.
Yeah,
at my
the
rap
contest
age.
was rigged.
It was rigged. They didn't like my they didn't like hit character Bailey Square Girl, like SpongeBob with big flowy black hair and like pink like peace sign attire and red lipstick. And she had a pet snail. She was just female SpongeBob. She was female SpongeBob that loved peace and love.
God,
that was what I loved.
Haters.
Yeah, they had like I remember being so mad. I think I like genuinely cried when I didn't win.
No, me not winning a random raffle that I would get stuff that I don't care about in.
Because like the thing is, if you won, they had like a drawing that they did of like the 3 OCs that won, but like in the SpongeBob style, like interacting with all the characters. It was really cool. I was really mad that it. Oh, that's so fucking cool! I wish I would have won. That would have been awesome. That would have been the biggest fucking flex, you know?
Huh.
Yeah, my OC got drawn by the SpongeBob people. I'm cheap!
I did see the brown sheep, yeah. Briefly, wherever it went.
It was right next to
Village.
Village! Yeah, I was about to say village. It just was so late to say it.
It goes up the hill.
What card does an egg drive?
Oh, look, another flower forest. We can just put the portal here. No.
A yolk swag. Woo! Fucking yolk swag adventure, let's go! I love you. That's my favorite car brand. I don't know why my guess was gonna be Toyota. And the brown sheep.
I want to point out, I did just severely own that fucking creeper by jumping over a ravine to avoid him.
Dang. Fucking
dude
got
had
him.
no chance. Actually, I wonder if there's any of these guys we can trade with, because they might have like maps now that I think about it.
What kind of car do I drive? A yoke.
The Yoda-mobile.
A Volkswagen. I'm sorry. I had to like complete the circle because I thought the answer was going to be Toyota. For the egg one.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the second village. That's like 10 feet
Zach,
from this
Zach,
village.
Zach. There's a cartography table, and we could just give it to somebody here.
Cool. Yeah, we have to wait for him to wake up, which is why I'm gonna go to the other village real quick.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's just 10 feet over here.
All right, I'm gonna wait in one of the houses. You just let me know.
Alright.
Just you and me. You know, I remember the first time I laid eyes on you. I thought, wow. The original series premiered on Teletoon on January 11, 2008, and on Cartoon Network in the United States exactly a year prior. The series returned 9 years after the original first season, with the second season on September 10th, 2016. The revival season concluded on February 18th, 2017. Now, here's the cast of characters. The main characters, we got George, a friendly yet dim-witted strong man in a loincloth. He lives in a jungle in Africa. Possessing incredible strength, bravery, and a penchant for repeatedly crashing into trees while vine swinging, George acts as the protector of all the jungle's inhabitants. He also acts immature and refers to himself in the third person. In Season 2, he now has muscles and a deeper voice to better resemble his design in the original series. Next, we have Ape, a sarcastic and intelligent gorilla that lives with George in the jungle. He functions as George's surrogate brother, parental figure, and best friend, although his attempts to educate George have a long history of repeated failures. He also tends to serve as the voice of reason most of the time. In George's birthday present, it is revealed Ape is 5 years older than Ape years. Every time he hears the sound of Mitch's bongos, he dances uncontrollably, which results in mass insanity and the destruction of their treehouse.
Uh-huh.
Those bongos, dang, I go bananas. He also dances on his fingers when George uses a leaf as a kazoo, is revealed in Ape Goes Ape. In Season 2, his character remains mostly the same, the only noticeable difference being that he has the British accent he does in the original series. Ursula, a tomboyish urban girl who came to live in the jungle with George and his friends along with her father, Dr. Scott. She quickly forms a bond with Magnolia, the latter having saved her from drowning with mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, and Ursula returning the favor with CPR and a defibrillator, causing the two to be frequently seen together. Young, reckless, and eager to introduce modern culture into the jungle, she often tries to educate her new friends of the marvels of modern city life, such as Christmas or traffic systems, only to usually have her attempts backfire. Regardless, she does her best to assist her friends when necessary.
Sorry, for a second I thought you were going to say trafficking. Not gonna lie.
George of the Jungle learns about human trafficking. Baby in a bed. Will you leave that child alone?
I was just saying hi. I didn't mean to push him. That was an accident.
Why was the bee's hair sticky? Oh, they gave you empty maps. I see.
There, I fixed it.
The villagers give empty maps. He used a honeycomb. I see. I see. What kind of map are we looking for, Zach?
Anything of interest?
Mm.
If there is anything. It might not have anything, but...
Yo, they got a witch doctor in this show?
Oh, these are nobody's. Okay.
Whoa! What the fuck?
What? Fuck.
No way he looks like that. That's fucking crazy. There's no way they made this character and went, you know, yeah, this looks great. This is peak character design. What the fuck is this? I'm just gonna screenshot what I'm looking at right now.
If only there was a thing you could use to show it to me via like a live stream or something.
I'm not fucking doing that. It's on my phone that I'm looking this up.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Yeah, okay.
Check DMs at the nearest convenience.
Sure, let me see. Ugh.
That's the witch doctor.
Oh. Yeah, that's the character, alright.
He's just a circle. What do you call a chicken that is staring at a lettuce? Hungry. That villager just sighed at my own joke. Shut up. George of the jungle. A chicken sees a salad. A chicken. Oh man, I'm sorry. That like took like a good 2 seconds for me. I'm like, a chicken sees a salad, and then I get it. I get it. It's a chicken sees a salad. I get it. I get it. What do you have to offer me? You want sticks, and then you'll give me arrows? Fuck you. I'm not giving you anything. Where are you? Zach.
I'm in the other village.
Okay, what map did you want from the villagers? I have to ask.
Any?
Well, they have blank maps. What other maps would they give you? They don't just randomly give out, like, treasure maps. That's not how villages work.
Yeah, you would have to trade to try to get something.
France.
I know nowadays, like with the modern villagers, when we find new ones, they're going to trade based off of
Location.
and these are two different types of villages. But we would have to find something to trade them, is the issue. We basically would need a wheat guy.
Yeah.
Because we just don't have emeralds on us. So, I don't know if it's worth marking.
I have
this down
3
at all.
emeralds.
Nah,
Hold on.
that's not it. We'd have to get it to a second tier, is the issue.
Yeah, true. Hi.
So, hi. I don't know if we
Hey,
want to save these
for you-
cords at all.
For
Or...
you.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, did you want to save the cords of that other thing you put down? I don't know what that is for.
That was a guardian temple. So
Okay,
you can
I
just go
really don't
back
think
and
we need that, but...
you can just go get sponges from it.
Okay, hold on.
I mean, yeah, it probably won't, but it doesn't hurt to have it as an option.
Ocean Monument.
What did the nut say to the other nut in a game of tag? What?
These nuts. Tag these nuts.
That wouldn't be family friendly.
I'm a cashew.
So stupid.
It was funny though, right?
Yeah. Did you write down the chords of the villages here?
Yes,
too,
I
or...
did.
Okay. Do you want to keep moving, or?
It is midnight, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I was debating.
You
We
just
could
want
go
to
for a
stop
little
your...
longer if we wanted.
My headphones have been low battery for half an hour, so...
Okay. Do we want to just set up a portal then in between these two villages?
We could just not walk all the way back and keep exploring.
Well, I figure... Yeah, it's probably worth emptying my inventory out.
Okay, fair.
It is a bit of a run, I know, but... I figure because then we could easily bring emeralds back and see if we can find any interesting treasure maps for, like, I don't know, Woodland Mansion or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Which would actually be useful.
Okay, I know where to build the portal, right? I'll just
Yes,
I'll write down the coordinates for this portal so we can just have like
Okay.
unmarked portal on East Highway. I'll just write like the another coordinates for it.
Okay.
Okay, there it is. Whatever that went.
Yippee! I'll pop through.
I'll also pop through.
To be honest, tag these nuts would be better, but not family friendly. Nah!
Three 182 64 145. I know the answer. Follow me.
Go for it.
Come on.
Okay. Stay safe while mining.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was what I was mainly warning about.
Yeah, and I fixed it, so we're good.
You did it! You stayed safe!
Yay!
Mm. I'll just mine anything interesting I see. May as well.
So true. Hold on a little thingy.
I see, I see. You setting up a future thing?
Yeah, just so I know where this goes. Alright,
Not
let's go.
bad.
Now we have to go 500 blocks this way, so not the worst.
It could be worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pig noises.
I actually don't even need this compass out. Hold on. We can also
Yep.
probably try to grab like the stuff from that chest that were, because we'll probably pass by the path that got us to the chest.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we
So-
can at least get some of it, it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Might have to do some condensing in our shulker boxes, but
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
man.
We'll put everything in the chests first and then go from there.
Okay, works for me. Someone be yelling. Like, "Ah!" Hmm.
Thank you.
Mhm. Oh, sorry. Did I hit you? That was a weird
Yeah.
noise. I was trying to get.
Yeah,
the thing
that's what
behind
happens when
you.
it's Thor's times like Guardians.
Huh. Blue.
Boom. Only 300 more. Only 300 more blocks till we get to where we need to go.
Yippee!
Thank you, my love.
No problem, milady. I feel like I had to say something there. Munch, munch, crunch, crunch.
My delicious, yummy lunch.
No, that was Chris Benoit's song. Why did I start singing that of all things?
No, don't sing that. Okay, I honestly forgot. I'm like, the list? No, that's the guy. No, Chris Benoit's the guy who killed his family and then himself.
Chris Jericho is the one who did the list.
Chris Jericho's the list guy.
And also is a Trump donator.
I thought you were about to say Tumblr, and I'm like, he has a Tumblr?
That would be interesting, but no.
I wish.
I don't know, maybe he does. I don't know if I'm not paying attention
The
to
Tumblr girlies would absolutely scare that man off his list. Not off the list.
Off his list?
They would put him on a list. The DNI. DNI if you were a Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna unplug my headphones. Hold on. This is just getting ridiculous. It has been like 45 minutes of just, your battery is low! I like to believe that half the shelf life of this is like the headphones being at 10% and the other half is it not being at 10%. We're like 100 blocks away now.
Yippee!
I'm just... Ouch. Where did you go?
I was just mining some trees, not gonna lie.
Hmm.
It was kind of a good place because they were getting stopped by like the ceiling of the nether, or like the roof area.
Mm.
So they weren't going up super high, so it made it easy to mine them.
Smart. Hey, we found it! Yay!
Okay, I should probably start heading over there then.
Okay, I'm gonna meet you at the chests.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back. So I can just run through this area. Nope. Grabbing as many of the mushrooms as I can for the blue trees.
Hmm.
Because that will just make everything easier. So you could just do it in the overworld, you just have to use bone meal. You don't have to bone meal for more of them.
Hell yeah. I was gonna grab some of this and start filling up a shulker box full of netherrack.
Go for it.
If you have any netherrack, just throw it in. Actually, never mind, that shulker box is full. Okay.
Okay, having access to any blue forests is helpful as well for getting blue buttons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just try starting from the bottom to put everything in, because there are some things that can still be stacked that are hard to tell. And then just go to the middle chest and then the top chest. Kind of like take it methodically to make sure that they all stack in together. You understood the order, right?
Hang on one Sorry, repeat a little of that.
When you put your items from your shulkers into the chests, always start with the bottom chest to make sure that there's something to see if there's anything that can still stack up, and then go to the middle chest and then the top chest if you need to.
Okay. I'm hoping I'm on the right path.
If you're on Z equals -13, you're on the right path.
Okay, I'm not on the right path then. Because I took a right somewhere, a left. I'm confused. What are your coordinates?
My coordinates are
Oh no, I was going the right way. I think.
2605, 70, 215.
Okay, I was in the right way. I think. Yeah, we were just
Okay.
confusing things. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. There we go. Boing, boing, boing. Okay, starting with the bottom chest. Now we here.
Started from the bottom.
Well, who did I angle? Oh, no. Okay, I punched the little one with just the chicken so it would run away and I wouldn't hurt it.
Do you have any things in your shulkers?
Yeah.
Here, you can just place those down and I can help you methodically put those.
There's nothing.
Okay, your red shulker is empty.
Okay.
Okay.
Might gotta craft some gold at least. To condense some shit.
Yeah, we could probably do that actually. There is a crafting table over on the other side of this, so let me just grab all the gold nuggets real quick.
Go for it. What? Oh.
You could probably also craft the wheat in the hay bales. I think there's some wheat in the chest if you want to grab those.
Okay.
Actually, wait, I could probably grab that. There's wheat. Wheat. Be right back.
No, my boat. Where'd my boat go? There it is. I did not do this correctly. Oopsie daisies.
Okay, I'm on my way back.
Cool.
Okay, so let me first make a shulker box. Put anything unstackable in this purple one.
Okay, hang on one sec. I missed a bit of leather. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna take some of the coal and transform it into blocks real quick, I think.
Okay.
Actually, would it make a big difference? I think it would save 2 spaces, I think. Let me see.
I'm gonna take the sniffer egg because I have one of my special chests for that.
Okay. I'm just gonna craft a couple things real quick. Why was 6 afraid of 7? 7 committed a violent crime. Oh, 7, 8, 9, yeah, okay, the classic one. Oh, wait. 1 second.
I think I got all the warp blocks into one chest.
Okay.
No one shulker, excuse me.
Is that we?
I think all the unstackables are now in this chest, but we could probably put in some more stuff.
Alright.
Gotta grab, like, stacks of quartz to put in here. Yeah.
I think we probably will have enough space.
I'm just gonna start throwing this stuff into your shulkers, I think.
Yeah. Or do you want me to start throwing some stuff too?
Yeah.
Or do you want to just be the one to do it?
I'll help you, just... I think it's better if we had both do this, obviously. I also realized I missed some unstackables somehow, but that's okay.
Yeah, it happens.
Those will all still be getting organized anyway, so...
Did I try this one? I did not, it looks like.
Okay.
May as well just take the chest with us too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we actually made that work out really well. I was worried we were just gonna be like stuffed to the brim.
Alright, let's go!
Excuse me! Yeah, you better run. Okay, we can go home, organize this, and then wrap up. I'm watching you play the most dangerous game on this bridge. You're like, wee, back and forth.
I like to have fun.
Yeah, you gotta have. What's life without a little risk?
Exactly, you get it.
Nah. Let's go! Yahoo! And someone will have to do something with the sneefers.
Yeah.
Have to see what we can get them to farm. What will the sneefer sneef out next? What will the sneefer sneef out next? What will the sneefer sneef out next? I will be publishing that on iTunes, Spotify, Pandora. Do people use that? No? Okay. Is that even a thing anymore?
Pandora?
Yeah.
Probably, but I doubt anybody uses it. Unironically, I'd be very sad if they did shut down. I mean, they weren't great, but it was fine. It was serviceable. I used it a lot in high school. Before I got Spotify Premium by, like, somebody else. Once I got Spotify Premium, it was, like, literally over for every other music streaming service, I'm being perfectly honest.
Yeah, I just use YouTube.
Yeah, I use YouTube for the stuff that I can't stream on Spotify.
No, I get that. Probably not a ton, but...
I got a hidden message request, and I was curious what it was, right? Hello, dear friends. This is a group chat, by the way. We all got into a group chat. Hello, dear friends. Congratulations on becoming our invitee. You are now invited to join the cryptocurrency, that cryptocurrency is in parentheses, discussion group created by a team of international financial analysts. In the discussion group, we share daily trading signals and investment news about cryptocurrencies and teach you how to trade in the cryptocurrency market. Weekly income is around 200 to 600%. Of what?
Of your initial investment, I would assume.
Ah, that makes sense. By joining the discussion group, you will learn more about investment expertise. If you are interested in cryptocurrencies, click on the link below to enter the WhatsApp discussion group. Trust me,
It's always WhatsApp.
What?
It's always WhatsApp.
It's always WhatsApp or Telegram. It's one of the two.
Yeah. I had a
Trep.
scammer where I like to just drag them through hoops by pretending to not know what WhatsApp is.
Oh yeah, sorry.
And then,
There's a little bit more of this. Hold on.
Okay.
This will open up a new world for you. In parentheses, not suitable for people under 22.
Okay. Kind
Why
of specific.
22? That is a very specific age. I get 18. I get 21. But 22? We're finally back.
Yippee! The one time I spent, is for the longest time they were trying to get me to use WhatsApp, so I'm sitting there playing dumb, like, WhatsApp, and eventually we get to a point where I'm like, oh, every time I try to boot up the app, it just keeps crashing. Can't we just message over this text thing? And they're like, no! And then they try to get me to use Telegram, right? And then I had to come up with an excuse for Telegram not working. And eventually they just gave up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just fun. It's just fun fucking with people. It just wastes their time.
Yeah.
But it's like so obviously a scam if they're like, oh yes, we can only do this through WhatsApp.
Oh yeah.
We only do job application through WhatsApp. Hey, I'm a hot woman. You want a message on WhatsApp? It's like, no. Why would I need to do that? Why can't we just message in the text thing that you're already messaging me in?
Well, you see. Hope that answers your question.
Yeah. We tired of jokes? You could probably hit us with a few more before we wrap up if you'd like. If you got any more. If not, that's fine too. Hey, you're just putting stuff to get smelted.
Yeah. I just want to make it look a little cleaner. There we go.
Okay, let's see.
I condensed some of this into actual brick.
Yeah, we have some. We also have some at the house too. So.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Let's figure this out. My brain's breaking a little here. Short circuiting. It's like there's too many things here. Do that. Carrot. Hater. The gazillion chests that I always insist on stealing. Soup bowl that we have a stack of. Wood. Oh yeah, we have so much nether brick just regular in our home chest.
Yeah.
Sandstone. I'm assuming you ended up in here. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Cool. Log.
Oh, log.
Rack.
Netherite.
No. Basalt.
Netherite. Netherite. Is it okay to put all the wart into the composter?
Let me see how much we have.
We have 2.5 stacks of nether wart block, and then the rest of the shulker is just full of warped wart.
Keep a couple warped wart, and then everything else.
The nether wart blocks can all just get demolished, right?
Yeah, we have more of those than we have of the.
Okay. I'll
things.
save like 9 stacks of the warped wart. Do you just want or is that too much?
Oh, you could keep like 4.
Okay.
Just to have some in case we want to build with it or something.
Yeah.
We have some, it's just not a ton.
We're about to have so much bone meal.
Nah. Hubbity hubbity.
Bubbity bubbity.
Glowstone and shroom light. Shand. Happy wappy. Paper and books. Trying to remember if I have a thing for books. Maybe in here? Aha, we do. I'm so good at remembering basic things.
Oh yeah.
They call me Cool Man for a reason.
So true.
Just kidding, nobody calls me that.
No.
One day someone will, and I'll be like, thank you. But it's gotta be earned.
Okay, so for gold tools, do we still keep those or no?
Nah, I usually just smelt them.
Okay. Same with iron tools, or?
Yeah, we don't really have a need for them at this point. I feel like.
Okay, then what do I do with gold and iron tools go to the smelter. What about stone and wooden?
You could use the wooden ones as tools. The stone just have to probably be tossed.
Sorry, I can use the wooden ones as what?
Tools or smelting. Like you could smelt them. Use it. You can cook that as cooker
Oh,
fuel. You can use them as fuel. Yeah.
oh. Well, why would we do that?
Because it's better than just getting rid of it.
Yeah, fair. It's just we have all these lava buckets that we go through pretty fast.
Well, that's why we'll go through.
Also, where do you...
them.
I'm just gonna have to start on the fuel chest. Jesus Christ, have we gone through all of the lava? Sheesh.
Nah. Yeah, we do go through it pretty fast. So.
And then stone tools go where?
Just toss them.
Here, you figured out.
Don't we have like the lava thing to toss shit?
Did we?
Yeah, it's by the lava.
Huh.
That's fine. I just tossed it in the corner. We'll let it despawn.
Okay.
Big brain plays by me, big brain man.
Where do we put flint and steel?
I think it's under the bottom tools chest.
Oh yeah, I see it. And then I found the fishing rods as well. Alright, then I'll just smelt these down as well. Wee. Wow, you really did it.
You got mail. Oh, that's what my brain went to.
Wow, you got mail.
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 You there. String. I always forget where fire charges end up. Oh yeah, but I think that's the creeper stuff.
Alright, well.
You're like, get me out of here.
Bye, stream. I love you.